Alrighty. Howdy and hello. Welcome to the Swiss Shenanigans. Stream's working again.
Hi, everybody.
Wait, do we have the green light? Yeah, you do. Go ahead. So, we have Waves AnotherOne. Big celebrity. We're all big fans. Against KryptekUnicorn. So, this is Swiss, the second bracket for Puyo Tetris. First to 3, the whole way through, once again. Got the local legend, Peter the Great, on commentary.
Hi, everybody. Right in the middle of what looks like both of them setting up their own different types of stair stacks, which I will say, I appreciate the meta of this game has been progressing. People are like, oh, shoot, we need to actually put in some studies, and then it's been working pretty well.
Yeah, it's been cool. That's why I'm saying we actually have been grinding the game. Like, no memes.
This game's fun.
This game's sick, and we're actually, like, progressively getting better as a region, aren't we?
Yep. People are improving. People I'm playing every month are getting better.
That is good.
Right now, neither's looking like... Phil's kind of got, like, a much more clear Tetris side, but Kryptek's got... He can definitely open that up and then has a Tetris in store. That said, Phil has a way bigger Puyo stack coming, and there's not a lot of damage to be sent back his way.
Oh,
if he can pull the trigger on this, which it looks like he just did.
Yeah, straight out of the tutorial.
That's a 4 stair.
Is potentially GG's because either everything's going to be blocked off, or it's going to transfer to that not looking good Tetris side.
It's a bunch of damage, and I appreciate the decision to take it on the Puyo side because you have the space there to do it. Because you immediately clear up on Tetris immediately. For how scary that was, he can definitely bring this back because although the Puyo garbage is big, it's mostly in one condensed area, which means he can still access and break most of it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So if he can get a strong enough offense mounted here on Tetris, or at least keep it clean, it gives him the time and energy to maintain and start working on damage control.
Exactly.
Especially with these pieces that he's been given, he can definitely counteract this immediately. One of the perks of having like those kind of labbed combos out is that you definitely can build towards something, but the downside is that if you focus too hard on a labbed combo, you lack the free form to pick up after. If you focus too much on one specific combo, you just kind of layer blocks somewhere. Oh. But the thing is, as weird as it is to say, Phil's frog stacking experience has given him the experience of, this is something I don't need to use, put it on the side in a way that can be used later, and it's at least color stacked in a way where it might be useful. It's not as bad as just get this out of my way. Like, no, he's got the
So he's making it work. That is good. Oh, that piece is going to disappear. Yep. But KryptekUnicorn, nope, didn't have any room to work with. So first game, slightly drawn out, but first game going to Waves AnotherOne.
He was able to get that big opening with that stair stack and then just rode that momentum all the way to the finish.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, is this intentional?
Nope. But thankfully, getting that L the way he is, he's able to kind of squeeze that in, and it's
wow.
not nearly as impactful as it could have been.
Wait, so is this is that a T-spin?
No, a T block would not fit there because of the way the opening is.
Okay.
The way the T-spin works is that effectively it needs to be in a gap where the T would fit in.
Just to get in and
by
then
rotating.
You can rotate? Okay.
So for instance, if you have a gap on the left, right, and down, you could have it drop and then rotate into the gap.
Rotate into the gap.
That would be a T-spin. In cases where it's not completely blocked off, but you still spin into it, like Under Thing is a mini T-spin.
Oh yeah, because it's a whole different thing.
There are different options available.
All right, nice swap combo from KryptekUnicorn.
Phil has that gap on his Tetris side, but he's finally getting some of the pieces to clear it. 2 lines in a row definitely helps. A big thing I want to see in these Tetris plays, like, people have been progressing their Puyo, that's great. In Tetris, I'm kind of wondering if people are going to start, like, developing a meta towards equalizing. Because what happens is, like, these players tend to be really fast, but they build up in a way where you have a lot of little divots hanging out. It doesn't make a flat line. Oh. And so if you get unfortunate pieces, it crumbles.
Oh, nice 3-piece from KryptekUnicorn.
This is really bad. Phil has a block right up on his kill spot. He wasn't able to clear that 3rd column.
That's what happens when you try to build up too much things, right?
You have to build your columns in the right places.
Jinkies.
Looking at a 1-1. And Phil's sticking with just traditional Puyo. He hasn't gone back to old frog stacking, which is fair. He's shown he can make it work. He took the first round.
I'm guessing don't want to be as risky now that Kryptek has shown that he's like prepared to like drop the combos when needed.
Exactly. Ooh, but that placement of that red-blue actually messed up his combo.
Well, it disappeared. That's
and then on Kryptek's side, yeah, he could have gone for a two-piece, but opting to save it because he can build something later.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good decision. In this kind of case, when neither player's putting on the pressure that early, it's not a bad decision to wait to set off or build a bigger combo. If your opponent's not forcing you to do it, by all means, save it.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice two-piece here.
Two-piece with
what is another
red.
one's response? Nothing. Oh dear.
It's blocked off his setup, but it's not under too much. So if he does dig through it, he has fully prepared setup waiting for him.
You see how there's the little triangle empty right there? If you put a block that blocks the top of this and a block right there, you can force it into it. It's hard to like envision.
Yeah, it's a little tricky to explain without just showing
See
it.
how the piece fits there?
Yeah.
If he just had that blue right there, he could nudge it under and go in.
Jankies. Yeah, see, that's one of the things that I'm going to want to try and get a handle on.
It only works in new Tetris because of fucked up physics. You can't do it in old Tetris.
So that's exclusively modern gen stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Modern Tetris has been, I'm going to say it's like a user-friendliness thing, because sometimes you'd think to rotate, and older games think of rotating as solid, where in this game it's, oh, are you able to rotate and there's open space? You go. In other ones it's, oh, you want to rotate? There's a block in the way? You're not going through that
You
block.
can't literally rotate it.
Even do it against the wall in old games.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So yeah, it's actual physics.
Modern Tetris is way more generous about that.
And because of that, there's gen.
Yeah, which is, again, that's why classic Tetris has the fans it has, is some people want those rules in place because it forces a more structured Tetris.
Well, because at the same time, it adds more additional tech for people to be aware of.
Exactly. It's
2-1.
adding another meter to your game and going, yeah, just deal with it. It's like, some people are down with that and want more nonsense. Some people are like, I want my honest game. It's the same way how some Tetris games have the pseudo-random blocks, some have totally random.
Yeah. But another one on match point here. We're going to have to see how KryptekUnicorn adapts. In the last match, I saw he got pretty lucky with a Tetris piece that disappeared that could have cost him the game, but it looks like it didn't work out either way. So let's see what he's going to build this time.
As it stands, another one didn't really build anything too crazy, so even though he did a little bit of Puyo damage, I would say Kryptek's side is looking better there. But at the same time, he has to figure out what to do with these next couple pieces, and he's taking this Tetris damage.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't let that just vanish.
That's not too bad of a play there, because if he gets another... he still has access to his Tetris on the far right, if you'll notice the 4 blocks are still at the bottom.
4 under.
And then any L will open that up, and then open up the next row into the next row, and he can get a chain to clear all that.
Gotcha.
So it's not as bad. He's forced to needing an L after to fix that, but it's still not as bad as it nearly could have been.
Okay, I saw Kryptek trying to build something there, but it might have been a little too late. He got a Tetris, but he's going to have to dig out more here.
But he's getting the right pieces to do it, just like that, with that long piece incoming.
Dang,
Cleared up a good chunk of
that
it.
worked out.
Another one's kind of getting not the pieces he wants right here, so he's building more towers. He has the Tetris to give himself some more space, but it's looking rough. Both of their Tetrises are looking a little rough.
Yeah. KryptekUnicorn has some combos at the ready, though.
We'll have to see when and how he chooses to pop them. He also needs a green to continue to set it up.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that is 3 at once. It's not as strong as a combo, but it's a bunch of damage.
Everything another one had just got destroyed.
And if anything, even blocks in the little spot. Yep. His Puyo is officially over. His next turn is literally just waiting to die. He needs to win in Tetris here, or it's going to round 5.
Does he have anything that he can pile on in 13 seconds?
It's close, but that Tetris back just cleared up a bunch of the damage he was about to send.
Oh, dude, 5 seconds.
Yep, just stall. And boom.
Just stalled.
That was a perfect stall. You stole the game this way. He's trying to rotate over the block and stall and Puyo as long as he can, but not able to.
2-2. See, we're going back and forth here. Good grief, man. Right, we're seeing that classic AnotherOne speed, though.
Yep. And then Tetris, speed is king. Execution is the bigger part here compared to Puyo's planning.
Okay, what is the plan here on KryptekUnicorn's side?
He's got some awkward towers. You don't want gaps of 3 or more because then you're forced to use a long piece to fit in there.
Yeah, does not feel good when you have to throw away those long pieces just for survival.
Exactly. Let's see how they build these stairs now.
Let's see. Okay, we're seeing the vision here.
So the thing about these stair stacks is you can... Normally the issue is that they're, like, you can watch how they're playing. They're trying to avoid putting similar colors together and waiting to get the next thing in the ladder. The thing is, if your stair is 3, you can put a piece on the other side of the stair up to 3 away because 3 pieces will fall. You don't have to have it be the immediate next one. So the risk of, oh, I need to get rid of this junk isn't as bad as you would think.
Wow.
Because ultimately, you have a ton of space to work with.
Gotcha.
Well, on topic of space to work with, Kryptek is having a pretty rough looking Tetris caps there.
I'm not sure what the plan was there.
I think there was a misinput.
Dang. I might have to cash out on some of these combos here. I feel like one bad timing or one misplay could see that ruined a handful of
just
things.
doing it too. Just blocked off a bunch of AnotherOne setup.
Okay, now AnotherOne has to dig out some of this stuff. That's going to be a 2-piece and a swap combo, potentially. Can he get a line in?
Ooh, and the other L's coming in time, but it wasn't fast enough to swap. The damage will still be helpful.
Alrighty.
That said, Tetris on AnotherOne side.
What's the response? No immediate response, but he's kind of chilling here, honestly.
He's cleaned up a lot of his mess.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I would say that was a very successful Tetris roll. Like, just cleared up what was a pretty messy-looking tower to a very stable-looking stack, and definitely able to work on the garbage right after. Meanwhile, Phil's got to kind of get to digging.
Yeah, in fact, Kryptek might need to have some defense soon, because if it's 2...
But he's one layer away from a bunch of ladders that are built up.
They both got to start
like
cashing out. See,
that's 3.
All defensive responses, but good thing they were aware. But now, KryptekUnicorn, this is not
Another
good.
Tetris sneaks right in at the end.
Jinkies. And
Phil was out here doing his labbing combos, trying his newly labbed combos in bracket, and reminding himself, oh yeah, you can hit it in the training room, but hitting it in bracket's a whole another deal still.
Exactly. All right, next up is going to be me and Braven. Which player side?
I'll be P1.
All righty. I think. I don't know, actually. Okay.
Phil is the winner of the Felly match, so he gets to remain that character. Kryptek will have to find a new main.
Dang.
As is the rules.
Lost
when you
the
lose
rights
the mirror,
to the character.
You lose the mirror match, you lose the character. That's always been the rules. Yep.
Phil, you want to commentate? You can say no. I just want to know if you want to. Do you want to? No. Okay. You don't have to. Okay, he's going, so I'm guessing he's not commentating.
Yep.
You heading out? Okay. Thanks for chilling, dude. Good stuff in uni.
Yep.
Let's see. Is that still Turney over there?
I can switch over to that side too, so I can update while I commentate.
Okay, yeah, and well, I can leave this unmuted.
I can update scores and names and stuff. Hi everybody, it's me again. It's good old Peter the Great. Raven looking at some of the other character picks, but I'm assuming we'll stick with the tried and true Ecolo. One of my favorite things about this game is when people are getting into it, they always ask just like, hey, is there like a character difference? No, there isn't. It's all visual cue, or like it's all literally just what line they say and then little visual flares. That said, mains matter. Pick your favorite. This game's got a good cast. It's got Sonic the Hedgehog.
Let's play together.
The last entrant is here for the Puyo bracket, so round 1 will fully complete. Cool, cool. Okay, place. I'm assuming the guy BBoySonicX will be playing, as expected, Sonic.
Try to keep up.
So in the background, I'm seeing Zanite, unavailable, talking to PaprcutRadiation with some advice. Make sure you guys set the wins to 3. Yeah. They're hopping in. Dude, it's getting cold in here. I'm going to have to get my long sleeve back out. Woohoo. Starting with Tetris. So an interesting thing just to point out is when you start with Tetris, the bumpers. Did you guys accidentally turn off hold? Yeah, hold had the line on it. Did one of you guys hit a thing and turn off hold? Yeah. It had like the line on it. Did you guys like in your hurry to set wins turn off hold? I was gonna say it's weird to see you start with some of those pieces. Hold is on, but win counts 2. Yeah, one of you might have like brushed it when you scrolled down. Try that again. Run it back. There we go. Now they're getting the holds that they want properly. They're not starting with those weirder pieces. Makes way more sense. Watch and see. Early Tetris is kind of a race to see who's either going to set up a Tetris or kind of build a much more stable setup. And in this case, it looks like Braven has the better setup. Ronald's kind of got a tower on the left that he has to fill first. He can do it, but it's going to be a matter of when and how. Ah, dang. But Braven was able not just to get sent to that first initial Tetris, but have one just in time for Puyo. So right away, we're kind of seeing way better setup there. He's going to set off just a little bit of a 2 to kind of hold back. Ronald's not opting to pop his combo early, which I think is good. Trying to do a 2 in defense isn't as bad, because if it's a simple 2 of just force, it probably won't block everything. The other mic over there. So it's not as important. Like, you can afford to let that little bit of damage through if it's, unless you have like one specific spot opening, which you didn't. But this major swap combo from Braven coming in, this is going to be a good chunk of Tetris damage.
All right, Peter, can you get me caught up to speed here?
Yeah. Just started.
Oh, just started.
There you
Okay,
go.
perfect.
That's your catch-up.
That's great.
Right now, Braven's just kind of showing a little bit more speed. Like, he had 2 Tetrises to Ronald's 1 in the initial go-to, which led to a lot of initial Puyo damage. And then he's been hitting Ronald with small 2-piece combos, which have been effective at kind of just slowing Ronald down.
I mean, it is the basics of harassment. He is looking pretty good, Braven at least. Basic 2 chains coming up, but they are doing, you know, he's linking more than 4 at a time, so we're getting smaller power 2s, which is good. B-Boy's Puyo set isn't looking too hot because of that, but that's kind of just the point of harassment, is just throwing.
Exactly. It's a stall tactic. It's instead of trying to aim for a win, it's aiming for stopping them from winning.
Yes.
Risky move, I think, to use the block piece there as a push for the damage instead of the gap on the left where it was totally available.
B-Boy having a lot of these little towers kind of screwing him up on the Tetris side, too.
It's less clean than the other.
He's got to do something quick about that.
Damage blocked off, but again, still not too bad. He can build combos off of this damage.
Yes, he
if
can.
it's not as big to where it blocks off by more than 1 layer, it's usually not as bad as you have to worry about it. He is a bit in danger because of how high it is, but even still, like, this isn't nearly as bad as a Puyo board as you think it is compared to the other one.
Braven doesn't have too big of a combo going off, or a start of a chain going off, but it does get him into a swap combo if he starts to initiate somehow.
Definitely.
Misses out on the T-spin opportunity, but that's okay. He's still using the bonus that he gets from that.
Yeah. But that, oof, Ronald's kind of building up high and doesn't have the pieces he needs. He's able to rotate in time, and he was a little too quick.
He had to kick it into place. He would have survived just a bit longer, but this is...
It was a little slow. It fell a little hard, and he couldn't get it in there. So the first point goes to Braven.
Okay, Braven starting off with a basic L shape. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
B-Boy going for just standard stairs.
Good old stairs. Learned them in the mission mode, and they're still just as effective as ever. Because even with this blocking, hey, your yellow still goes over to the side.
Oh, yeah.
But where are you going to position these other yellows is the question. Ooh, that one last rotate. He looked like he wanted to try to... He was considering setting that combo off, but I think it was good that he didn't, because it would have just been a 2.
Yes.
He has the pieces there for like a 4 if he builds up out of it properly. So I respect Braven's play there. Ooh, and he's setting up for the T-spin.
Ooh, not quite. Oh, he could have gotten it going there, but, well, he misses his opportunity for a T-spin, but that's okay. Again, his stairs are still looking very clean. All he has to do is set off that, if you can hear me, set off that red, and you can at least get the, get a basic sandwich go out.
Yep.
Is that a sandwich or a wall, sorry? Or
That's the sandwich, because it's in between.
okay. Nothing quite off of that, but it's enough to get some garbage out of the way.
Right now, Braven has pieces that could lead to a combo, but if Ronald harasses well enough, like, genuinely, they won't go anywhere.
There we go. That's a 3-chain. Let's go, B-Boy.
Which perfectly, like,
It
Braven...
leads into a swap combo. There we go. He's got to capitalize on this now. He's got some... There we go. We like to see it.
He's got momentum. Braven's kind of blocking some of it because he had a T-spin double there to try to like block some of it, so it's not nearly as much damage, but Ronald's not in the back foot anymore, which is important.
No, but that being said, at least what he has now is pretty clean. He does understand that it's always worth starting a swap combo.
Exactly.
Even if he doesn't really have anything to lead into it, and he also understands to just let the Tetris piece drop.
Yep.
To just give him time to build something.
Exactly. Well, that'll be a 3. Clearing out a good chunk of the garbage beforehand in his scariest area, but I don't know how he'll be able to dig out of this that easy. Depending on how this Tetris garbage comes, this could be the end of the round.
He does have a good bit of space in that in his third column though, so that's not too. It's not a death sentence. It's pretty bad, but he can dig his way out of this. It is possible.
Absolutely. It's definitely a comeback like situation, but the fact is that he has to make that comeback, which you never want to be in that position. Oof. He's able to...
Oh, no.
Oh, no, that works out because he got another red
out.
coming, and he's got purples and yellows to work with. So he's able to clear out a bunch of this garbage pretty reliably. He's digging his way slowly but surely. Braven's going to have to take advantage of this in some way quickly. Braven's setting up a 3 combo that he's going to try to see if he can get the swap into.
That's not it. Let's see if he can. No.
That's a Tetris to follow up. That's a lot of damage. That gets him the round.
There we go. Game 2 to Braven. Any reason why the screen's flickering on my end?
Yeah, it's when I'm switching to do the scores.
I mean, the game does the scores for you.
But I'm doing it for the stream too.
Fair enough.
Most importantly, just because the screen doesn't have the names, or the game doesn't have the names unlike the screen does.
Understandable.
Ronald's kind of got a smaller stack, but a clean stack. Those could still work out.
That's looking really good.
Blocks the Tetris with his own. Just, nope, keep that damage to yourself. Neither one really had anything too big from the Tetris setup, so we'll have to see if Puyo can give one of them an advantage.
No, but that being said, B-Boy's stack so far looks really good compared to Braven's.
Oh, definitely. It's way cleaner.
Just give him a J, give him a line, and he's got another Tetris, right? Or at least a 3. Or
Exactly.
No,
it's not hard to make a Tetris out of the pieces he's got there, whereas Braven has to kind of fill some gaps. Ooh, he messed up. It looks like he might have wanted to combo, and he did a double instead. It's less damage.
But he does have a swap combo starting in, so let's see if he takes advantage of it, though. All he has to do is get an L piece there. Oh, and I think he's going to waste that opportunity, and he does. For shame.
Well, opting to burn the long piece there, which, again, you hate to see it, but you know sometimes you gotta. Opting to stall here, recognizing he's getting better pieces later. He's getting the T he needs and the L he needs to fill the gap on the left. So, not a bad move to waste the time.
Well, just sets off a power 1. Isn't enough to, well, not enough to mitigate everything, but it's getting somewhere.
Braven kind of hits back just a little bit more, so hey, if the end result of all that is only 2 damage, there could have been way worse.
That's room for a 3 chain if he pulls this off right, and he doesn't.
Yep. But hey, we'll take the 2.
We hate to see it. There we go. There's that LP's he's been digging
Yep,
for.
the one he stalled for came just in time. Braven's got a much cleaner stack now, though, so, well, it's going to have to find some answer quick.
Recognizing he's got to make some room.
He's a little slow on his Tetris movements, so it's costing him some time. Luckily, the gap he has on the left is completely full up to that gap on the right, so a long piece will clear the rest of his openings.
That does block off everything he has going for him so far, but that he can't open up from here.
He's got like nice stacks up on the Puyo side that these could potentially fall into each other. That was a power 1 into a 2, so hey, that could be a little bit. Oh, but that misplace of that long piece, I think that spells curtains. I don't see how he can get over it to the other side.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Couple key misinputs at the end there.
That being said, I think the big takeaway from this is that even though his Tetris is very slow, it's very clean.
Exactly. There were very few mistakes and misplays.
Which arguably is the opposite of what you'd expect to see from Sonic. You want to see some fast and dirty out of him. You playing soft?
Oh, what we're waiting on is the last round, which I believe is being played over there.
The performance-enhancing drugs haven't kicked in yet?
All right, the last round's done, so we can move on to the
All
next.
right, cool. Round 2 starts.
3-0 for Mr.XIII.
It's all good.
And we're on to round 2.
Alrighty.
We want to get on stream.
The buys are essentially random. So, next up, I gotta play you. You wanna just play here then? Huh? KryptekUnicorn is the buy this time. You're playing Braven.
Who else needs to report?
No one. Now everything's ready.
Okay, I think it might just be Smash GG bugging out. Start GG, sorry. Don't sue us, Microsoft. I'd say don't sue us, but you can't get your Windows working. I don't think you're going to be able to get your lawyers.
Oh my gosh.
I like my Macs and I like my Linuxes.
I
am stupid and I am rich.
What? Are you ready to play, Phil?
Am I ready to play Phil?
Yeah, it's you and Phil now.
Oh, what kind of seeding is this?
It's people playing same win record, maybe. I think the groups thing is a bit finicky. It's honestly hard to tell.
Oh boy, what is?
Let's take a look.
I'll play him in a second, but what is going on here? K-pop fiend, if you recover. Okay, yeah, let's.
Wait, did Paprcut lose?
Paprcut needs to play K-pop fiend.
Oh yeah, because Paprcut lost.
Yeah.
K-pop lost.
It'll be a wash. Actually, no. You know what?
You play K-pop.
Do you and Tim want to commentate my match with another one?
Oh, sure.
That'd probably be one of the better sets of the better
Yeah,
sets.
go ahead. Huh? You and K-pop. Yeah. Braven, you play Jake.
Tim, do you want to hop on commentary? Against who?
I mean, do you want to play or do you want to commentate and wait?
Wait, was that round 2 you guys played?
No, round 2 is when we are going to play. And you and Phil play round 2 also.
Okay.
Okay, so we're doing ours first?
Okay.
Do you want to just commentate and then you and Phil hop on stream next?
Yeah, sure, that works.
Okay, Phil, come commentate if you want. Oh, wait, no, you don't want to. Never mind.
Phil, you want to hop on commentary with me?
Play controller for which console? I thought that one had 2 controllers. For PS4?
You want to hop on commentary with me?
That's a lot.
Yeah. Cool.
This is the dream that I've.
Gaming generations, your days in Sencal are numbered.
We're sponsored by Oasis Custom Computers instead.
What's up? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, do you player one side? Yes, Phil. I was sick over the weekend. I have not gotten TSH ready yet.
Dude, you're just sick as fuck in general. I'm glad you're hosting this tournament. Ill, in fact. People are sitting on most of them. That's what I've been doing. Oh, let's go. So, K-pop Fiend with his signature stench tactics. Stench tactics. At least he's not a brony.
Try to keep up.
Hi. All right.
Hi.
We're getting into this.
Okay.
I can do it. Apparently. All right, so we have Peter the Great versus BBoySonicX, the Puyo champion of Sencal versus the gatekeeper of Sencal. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to predict how this match is going to go, but I think we all know what's going to happen. That being said, Peter the Great already starting with a basic L shape into a sandwich. Looks pretty good. BBoySonicX just firing off of the basic 2 chain just to get a single line going. Yes, that looks good.
I know Ronald has said he's been, practicing for said tournament, and it's kind of actually shown already.
You'll see later on in his Tetris side, you're going to see that his stacks get very, very clean very quickly. All right, okay, I lied when I said quickly. He is still, his APM still isn't quite there on that end, but on the Tetris side, you will see that his stacks are pretty clean. So, okay, opting to save that line piece for a bit. Actually, I don't think that was intentional. Starts off with a basic 2 chain, which isn't that bad.
Well, he almost had that 3.
Almost had the 3. He was just 1 too high, but that's okay. He's got room to work with. Oh no, this is actually.
Yep, that one's over.
You hate to see it. Game 1 to Peter the Great.
Can't compete with me.
Do you know how to update scores?
Oh,
They are aligned as well. Just change the text file that says under player 1. That's Peter's. Hopping back on commentary for a bit, you can just see the incredible speed that that Peter the Great has. He's got 2 Tetrises lined up back to back, and he's going to use that to initiate his swap combo, which means whatever he pulls off next is just going to be dangerous. Already starting off with a basic L shape. It was very, very close to getting an all clear, but just because of that one yellow Puyo, we don't get that. Regardless, the swap combo does, 5 rows of damage on the Puyo side, so you still hate to see it.
Peter's setups are so clean.
They're very clean and they're very fast, and that just comes with experience.
I've been doing a lot of research on how to box stack, and it's so hard to fathom just starting out right now. And I can't get it down yet.
There we go, game 2 to Peter the Great.
Can't compete with me.
He's probably 3 seconds away from getting another Tetris too, so. Those aren't the best pieces he could have gotten, but Peter, but he's playing it up pretty well.
He plays so quickly for somebody that uses Joy-Cons, because I just used those Joy-Cons in my match, and oh my gosh, it was awful.
Well, I would argue that using the Joy-Cons is probably one of the more effective controllers, just because the those aren't like little squishy rubber membrane bits. Those are tactile bumps. You're gonna feel every single press, and you're gonna make sure you got them. Looking at B-Boy's stack right now, he doesn't have a whole lot going on. He doesn't even have any or 4 of any color on screen at once, besides that green he just popped. I think I know what he's trying to go for. It's not going to get him anywhere, sadly. I think this might actually
That's
be
so
back
much
in the
garbage. Oh my god.
What he has to learn is to not stack his Puyos in the 3rd column, and that's what's got him every time. All of his damage is just, he's kind of pyramiding it up into that point, and so any damage that comes in just puts him in a bad spot that way. You hate to see it, but
You're fine, man.
I mean, you're better. I'm not great at commentary either. I just.
You're flowing right now.
If you're informative or funny, then you're fine.
I am trying to practice my commentary. I gotta be. If I can't be good at this game, I gotta be good at telling a story. And I can't just be like, oh, get these dick pills and I'm getting drunk here.
Then I guess that works out. You and Phil go ahead and get on. Let's go ahead and commentate, Tim. Unless, do you want to commentate? Okay, that's fine.
Wait, my turn?
Why does
Yeah.
everyone say that?
P-tier the Great. P-tier the Griffin.
Should have saw that coming, and I somehow didn't.
Something I've heard a billion times. P tier is a new one.
Oh, let me show you.
Oh no.
I've heard every single other Family Guy joke, but P tier is a new one. Yeah. Which is funny because the best Smash guy we've got is D tier. And yet I lose to him. I'm sad.
Alrighty. Oh, he stepped out for a second. Your player 1 side. Your player 2. Oh my gosh.
Family Guy funny moment sponsored by Oasis Custom Computers. If you want to try this.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh,
Is he
wait
going
a
to switch to JP voices if you're going to listen to music? I can see it. It's coming.
I can see it.
You can't write Destiny.
I can see it. It's coming.
Oh boy. Alrighty.
They are
We got another
pressing
one.
crazy buttons
and
over there.
Pun available.
Go back, because what might be happening is it has it set as the 3rd controller because of Humberto Stick. Yeah, Humberto Stick is player 1. There you go.
It works on Switch now. It's awesome.
It's super cool.
Nice. Switch has mostly been our default console for Puyo Tetris.
We could be running it on PC to have the proper soundtrack, but
It's a different soundtrack?
so you can mod the Puyo Tetris 1 soundtrack into this.
Oh,
The Tetris 1 soundtrack is like just better.
dang.
But this one, I'm a little upset that we only do swap, because if we did versus, we could listen to this one's original remix of Escape from the City that they used for the Sonic X Shadow Generations trailer.
What the
They just used the remix from this game. I was just like, I know this song.
Do we need to start playing versus now?
Yeah, let me just play normal Puyo.
Versus normal Tetris.
I won every money match.
Oh man.
We got the 2 goats playing. And we're seeing what looks like pretty clean stairs against Looking like Humberto's kind of mixture of sandwiches and freestyle that he tends to opt for.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of both.
But
Two
hey,
pieces on, no, that's a
2
3-piece
to a 3.
actually.
Yep, he had that stair belt pretty well, so he counters all that damage and pays back a ton of his own.
Dang. So what is the plan here now?
Looks like he's not opting for the full clear setup this time. Ooh, you can. Oh, he had that option there, but he chose not to like clear it out immediately. That's
Saving it for later, maybe?
Another one has a real like little gap right there in the middle. He's gonna start digging through his garbage, kind of clear that out. It's a big tower of it, but he has that entire gap on the right where the yellows will cause it to sink. It won't get rid of the garbage immediately, but it does at least still give him an opening. And depending on what other follow-up pieces he puts there, it could actually just be used against it. And as we move into Tetris again, another one's kind of starting to clear his way out. Saving his Tetrises for when he really needs it, it seems, which is respectable. He got the ult piece he needs to fill his last gap.
Nice
And now he can
Tetris, double
pay
Tetris,
back Tetris
actually.
for double. Exactly. Great use of saving it.
Looks like it was mostly fended off, though.
Yeah. It was decent damage, but Tetris damage is way less impactful than Puyo.
Got a swap combo here, though. That's not going to be a 2-4. It's just going to keep... Yeah, did a little bit more garbage over there. Nice.
Just bubbles a little bit of pressure, forcing him to have to dig out his combo. He could have tried to set up and like fill the gap between those to make like a 2 or a 3, but now he has to do some digging. It just delays it, which, hey, that's the way to win.
Yeah.
Small swap combo incoming to deal a little extra Tetris damage.
Oh, he did a swap. I think he didn't notice that he had 2 blue pieces there on another one side.
The unintentional swap combo, the best kind. And he's able to get the Tetris in time.
Oh,
just in time as we switch to Puyo.
Terrible. Yep, blocked
Perfectly
off
timed.
everything. Oh no. Okay, we definitely have to dig
Start
that
digging.
Oh, got all of the pieces he needed. Any of the swap combos.
But a 3-piece coming back.
Oh,
That's
lordy.
going to send the first event over to another one.
Jankies.
Keeping that pressure on, having that freestyle 3 combo that I was able to tack in, just get that last extra hit. That's the biggest like show of growth in our players is like, you can tell like that they've studied combos and are getting like the little ones here and there because we're getting like 2s and 3s at each other. But it's being able to follow up like immediately that shows like the power here of like, okay, you've done your setup, what's next? And are you able to get something to follow up before they dig their way out of the setup or dig their way back to their own setup in time? Not always the case, but when you can, it really shows the power you've got.
Gotcha.
Oh, looks like he's going for the full clear setup again. But given the pieces he's gotten, it doesn't look like he's getting it.
Dang.
And the payoff he gets for that is that he has a way less simple tower. Oh, but he has a T-spin dub already, which will do a pretty decent chunk of damage to block off what could have been way worse. His Puyo stacks also aren't too big to where even with this garbage, he still has the means to dig his way out because the green is available. So boom, clear off a bunch of that space and your purples are still in like a perfect lineup.
Nice. Has some good stacking though on another one side so far.
Definitely. Depending on how he builds off of this, this could easily lead to a 3 or a 4.
Decided to save. Yeah, he got the smart swap. Oh, the piece went away actually.
Yeah, if a Tetris or if a Tetramino or a Puyo does not lead to a scoring thing, it will just vanish when the time goes off.
Okay, I could have sworn there have been times where a Puyo piece would stay, or is it just if you like happen to get it to latch right before the swap?
Yeah,
happens?
if you get it like right before the swap happens, then yeah, you'll probably be alright. But otherwise, nah, you need it to be, you need it to actually have landed. Either it lands or it has to score. Otherwise, nah, you're not getting it. Ooh, depending on how he builds this, his stair is still fully intact. He has the space to do it. That lowers the green in place. And he still has pieces to build off that stair. Meanwhile, Humberto's kind of having to continue to dig out his combos.
Jeez.
A lot of momentum riding on this game. The last thing you want to do is have to pull out the 3 comeback.
Yeah,
So
this is looking kind of scary.
Turtle really
Oh no! What do you do with that?
This is rough.
Nice.
He's able to clear that out. He's able to get
Oh
a 3
my
in the middle of
gosh!
that.
Amazing.
Fantastic defense.
Again, the survival of like some of our top players here is masterclass. Honestly,
We've gotten better.
2-piece, 3 actually no 2.
Just
I
a
can't
2
read.
for now. But these 2s have dug out most of his garbage. He doesn't have fantastic setup under there, but depending on the pieces he stacks on top, he could definitely just dig his way into a combo.
Alright, what does another one do on this with all this Tetris to dig out?
That, oh, he was a little
Oh
too quick.
no! Can you? Whoa!
He was
nice.
able, he was mashing that spin to get over there, and it worked out just at the end. This is absolutely salvageable now.
Dang. Alright.
And another Tetris there. He cleared off a ton of his garbage, and then he takes the remaining damage here on Puyo where he can afford it because of how vertical his stacks are.
Dude.
Fantastic defense.
So smart.
Even with a little bit of damage he might take now, opting to take this damage instead of popping the 1 to try to delay it. I love that idea.
Okay, and now, oh, that, I think on another one side there's a potential for a 2-piece. I don't know if that was a misplay or not.
Alright, based on that pop and that hitting the garbage, that's going to be a 2, but it hits too much of the garbage, so it's not going to take the greens with it. That said, he's kind of, like, Umberto still has the pressure coming on, so another one, like, he's still having to play defense anyways. He doesn't need the strongest combo. If Pun Available can put out, like, just decent damage consistently, that's more than enough.
Pure survival, but definitely worked out there.
I can see it.
Oh, taken through.
Not a 2-piece, but digging out a lot of this garbage here.
And then this will be a 2-piece.
Yep. Cool.
And it'll also clear off more of the garbage. He's only got that little bit of garbage on the left, and that was strong enough to cover up every setup Unavailable had. He's got to get to digging now.
Okay.
The tables have effectively turned.
With what they have now, it's so back and forth now, because one side has not great Tetris to deal with, the other side has not great foil to deal with. But even here, for Pun Available, it is kind of stacking up on both.
Yeah, there was a misplay in his tower that led to some pretty rough-looking
no.
stuff. So this might be the comeback another one gets. And it is.
Oh, good lord.
That
Two
one
up.
last mistake at the end of that Tetris there cost him the round.
Dang, this is wild.
Starting on Tetris.
Well, I have to see Pun Available's adaptation here. This is first to 3.
He's kind of got some awkward
Mini
pieces.
T-spin. Whoa!
You can't really fit in there from that angle, so he's kind of just limited. This is a really awkward setup, and on the other hand, you've got another one doing just a standard Tetris. He's got some gaps going, but he can fill his gaps with some of the coming pieces and a little bit of luck.
Yeah, swap combo incoming.
Oh, big swap combo incoming. That's 3. Depending on how he lets this rip.
Yeah, how fast can he build
Oh.
this Puyo? Is he gonna get the 2-fer? Oh,
He could have gotten a 3 if he went for those yellows, but he opted to save it. He's going to build for something bigger, which is completely doable. He only has one other color there.
another one doing standard stairs in the meantime. Got a 2-fer.
Misplay there. Unavailable had an opening for a much bigger gate, but he pulled the trigger on the wrong end.
Oh, dang it.
Depending on how another one kind of closes out, he already swapped to that red, so he kind of has to let it rock.
Okay, what
That
do
can
we
fit
do
there and give
here?
him an opening. He only needs a long piece to fill that gap now. Or he can use either a Z or an L to try to cover it, but he's got the long piece incoming.
Oh, nice. Okay.
His towers are nowhere near as bad as they were.
Yep.
He still has the big
2-piece
towers there,
yellow.
but he's got the space to get out.
All right. Both canceled out, so I think now they're both about to have a 2-piece ready potentially. Another one looking like they want to build up some more stuff.
I can see it.
But Pun Available. Oh wait, no, he didn't. get the
He's
2-piece
hitting
there.
kind of small pieces. He might be building up for a bigger combo, but he's not hitting the big combo pieces he wants. He's able to clear a bunch of his Tetris damage.
Yeah, good. Oh no.
And at the perfect
Oh
timing,
no.
his ability to get out of there is non-existent. Even if he clears these spaces, I don't think it'll be enough.
All right, Pun Available getting on the board.
Starting on Tetris for round 4.
The speed. See, you can tell when they immediately see the pieces that they're starting with, and they immediately know what they want to go for.
Exactly. This, compared to Puyo, this is all execution. It's looking at what you've got and acting as fast as possible. Even like the setups are all execution based. It's seeing what you've got and then setting them up in a specific way fast.
Yep, okay. Got a quick submission there. Put a tiny bit of garbage on AnotherOne's side.
Ooh, he's kind of got like a makeshift ladder on top of itself there. He's kind of messed it up there with that break.
That got a little weird.
But it can still be used because even if that's just a one offset, you can just re-offset it again. Like that.
There you go. Nice.
Meanwhile, AnotherOne's doing a 3 because of Stair using the garbage. It actually delayed one of the earlier setups that would have been a double that turned into a triple.
Unavailable, deleting all that he could though. And now, yeah.
Yep, all of that work that he put in, like that, all the power that was in that 3 combo was taken out immediately just because of that Tetris chain.
Great defense. Ah, no, he didn't get to turn that the right way.
Luckily, it'll just fade, and he does have, hitting a gap of 2 isn't too difficult.
2 for...
2 for some change, just a little bit. But right now, AnotherOne's kind of just scrambling. He doesn't really have anything too big set up, and with the colors he's got, it's a really harsh mishmash. He doesn't really have the options to set up anything too cleanly. Depending on how Unavailable optimizes either a, like a Puyo combo, it could definitely be the end of the round. Especially at this point where AnotherOne's Tetris is not looking like he has to do so much digging through smaller pieces to really get his way back.
Yep. Whoa, what was the plan there? He didn't use that red piece. Zanite putting on the pressure too. Well, pun available, so.
Oh, and that's going to be a big 3 combo. Especially with a larger chain in the middle.
Everything.
All of this work is gone. He's getting decent colors here to where this is doable. In fact, he gets a 2 for it and clears a bunch of it.
Okay, what do you do here now, though? Digging out some stuff that you can, but now the heat is on. What are you going to do here?
Yeah, he's kind of in danger zone for both games. And in both games, Unavailable's kind of looking clean. We need either a miracle or a crazy misplay.
Yep, so far he's clearing these lines pretty quickly, though. He needs to put that blue piece. Oh, he used the long one instead. Unavailable is being chilling, as the kids say. Got some combos here that can work out. Another one, though, gonna have to see what you can cook in the meantime.
He's able to set that off. That's going to be 2 more.
Oh, he has to do something now.
Yeah, that's a red Puyo. That's a lot of damage.
Still 1. Slowly but surely fending this off. Nope. Oh, lordy.
And the remaining damage is here on Tetris, and it might be too much that even with his clearing now... Oh, he might have
slowly
life
whittling
now.
away. Yeah, that mitigated a lot of it.
He was able to get just enough space to get signs of life again. But he's having to deal with this rapid Tetris assault as right as he comes back.
Has to use the long boy. Unavailable, chilling so much. 2-2.
Missed it slightly there at the end. Game 5.
Jinkies. In fact, I wish I had my camera on. The rest of the players are...
Everyone's watching. This is
everyone's
crazy.
watching from behind.
This is
edge of
the
your
set
seat
for
gameplay.
round 2 right here.
Yeah. This is just round 2 with the Swiss, right?
Yep, this is a big game right here. This matters a lot. Ooh, how's he want to set up this ladder?
Remember, opponent strength and head-to-head take priority first in Swiss, but game win percentage is the last resort tiebreaker. So you really don't want to drop, or you want to make sure you drop the least amount of games possible
Exactly.
in the long run.
Game 5s are still something you want to avoid as much as you can, both just for the sake of your win rate and your like health.
Yeah,
your stamina.
stress.
Oh, is this set up enough? It is not. He is not able to get the full clear he wanted. A risky play to make in round 5,
Yeah,
but
he's been 0 for 3, or probably 0 for 4 with these all clear setups.
and this is one of AnotherOne's better looking Tetris towers too. That might have been a really high risk, no reward option. We'll have to see how well he can optimize this Puyo combo to kind of mix up for his Tetris's failings.
Nice 2-fer though, and 2-fer back to back.
That's a nice little layer of damage.
A
Kind of
tuber
blocks most of
again?
his setups.
Yeah, actually, this is a lot of pressure on Pun available really quickly, but he did fend most of it off.
Like the pressure didn't stack up in a way to where it like really hurt him, but it stacked up in a way that knocked off most of his openings. It was just constant, nope, not there, not here, not here. Even though it wasn't one big blow of damage, it was so like it was placed in such a way that it just kind of structured itself. And what that makes that especially mean is he wasn't like Pun wasn't able to set off his combos. So he couldn't defend by activating it, which means whatever Puyo he placed would just sit there and then more damage would pile on top of it. He basically added to his own damage. It's just using his own having to place against him.
It's like minor inconveniences back to back.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you gotta get rid of this garbage, whatever you can do.
He has to claw his way back into any openings he can find.
And the pieces aren't looking too, yeah.
This is an uphill battle for sure. He has a Tetris to counter off because of the layer of the garbage, but Phil's still got such a cleaner looking tower.
Back to back, what do you do here? Long boy in place, nice,
And
but
immediate back to
they're
back.
Tetris.
They are trading these Tetrises back and forth.
Fend off one thing, but you have to be ready for another,
And
and
that
all the
damage
garbage
came
is coming.
over
This
here.
is terrible.
And he couldn't trigger it over on the red.
Good lord.
I knew I'd
Another one. Clutching that out. Holy frick, dude. Dang.
And without a frog stack.
Without a frog stack. Dang. Such intense competition we have here. That was just round 2 of the Swiss.
Go crazy.
All right, so yeah, round 3 is ready. You have a bye. So you don't play anybody. Alrighty, so next up we have Tim and Zanite. You guys want to play on stream? Do you want to play on stream? You're playing KryptekUnicorn. You feel the folds in your brain forming.
I feel the wrinkles coming. Yeah. No more smooth brain.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pooped from earlier. That's my job.
If anyone needs a break, we can take a break. I could play on stream right now if needed.
With a migraine on Friday, I'm good.
You need a break, Ron? Okay, I'll throw this out the window.
Oh my god. Oh, in fact,
Break, not a shatter.
not a. You want to play on stream? You want to play on stream? Go ahead.
Do more, but sometimes you need to have what you originally promised on. You can't just give him something, you know, like, if I promise Ronald, hey, if Ronald asks, hey, can I have a hamburger, and I bring him, like, a pizza, sure, he's got food, but, like, he doesn't have the burger that he wanted.
I know, break it. Shatter is like an extended version of break.
Also, did you just put in 3-0 for Tim? Why don't you just take a break and then play the match?
You think it's going to go any different?
How? Not with that? Well, with that attitude, I guess.
I mean, I'm gonna fight my way through this one. We know how it's gonna go down.
Oh lordy. You're player 2 side, right?
Sorry, Ronald. You're a player just
You're fine, dude. All right. Yo, howdy, MM. Right on cue for the next match, we're gonna have KryptekUnicorn. Don't know if we're gonna have commentary or not. Another one and Pun available just had an intense match, so I'm sure they want to take a break.
Do you want me to hop on commentary?
I want you to commentate if you want to. You don't have to.
I'm down for that.
Alrighty, but I'm gonna go ahead and play K-pop. Yeah, so I'll leave the mics unmuted just in case, but enjoy the match.
Tetris time. I can see it. It's coming. Here it comes. Now. Let's swap. Here it comes. Catch. Coming. No, you can't. I can see it. No, you can't. I can see it. It's coming. I can see it. Swap. Here it comes. No. I can see it. Coming. I can see it. Swap. I can see it. Horror. No. Horror. I can see it. Close call. Here it comes. I can see it. It's coming. I can see it. I can see it. Swap. I can see it. I can see it. I should have predicted this.
Was there ever any doubt? Tetris time!
As planned.
Swap!
I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. It's coming. I can see it.
Oh, there's an ad break. That I didn't realize, but hey, if anybody's still here here in subbed, we have Mr.XIII and KryptekUnicorn. Both first-time bracketeers, but Mr.XIII is a sleeper. He's pretty good. Hey there, Braven.
Hey, how's it going, Umberto?
We're doing pretty good.
Just another day on the caster couch.
All right. I mean, it could be better. You could be on the cuck chair, so we're chill.
I love the cuck chair.
That's where I'm gonna let you sleep this Evo.
I have a room. It's okay.
Here it comes. I can see it.
Are you sleeping on the cuck chair?
I own the cuck chair.
Let's go.
Yeah, but I'll be sleeping on it.
Okay, I guess you need to start looking at gameplay now.
There's some tight back-to-back Tetris.
I saw that, and it looked really nice, but KryptekUnicorn opting to block off that opting to block off the damage, which kind of screwed him in the end. I guess he hasn't really gotten into the habit of looking at his next pieces yet, but that wasn't really the best play because he didn't have a line piece up until the next 4 pieces after the fact.
I'd also like to say L to those that are watching ads for the next minute 20.
Yeah.
An ad break is currently happening.
If you are not subscribed, you aren't going to get this message, but please subscribe to BBoySonicX so you don't have to.
Please subscribe to GKZanite.
Is that what my name is on Twitch?
It's something.
It's something. I stream on Twitch. I do console repairs. I'm not a gamer. Anyway, getting back into this, Mr.XIII already has a basic 2-chain setup. He chooses to launch it off early.
Yep, there it is. Classic Oakland rapper coming out.
All right.
Oh, I thought he was gonna try and go for a 3-chain setup there, but he backed off. Perhaps dreaming of something brighter than even a 3-chain.
Perhaps a 4-chain.
Oh, and going for a T-spin setup. Mr.XIII wants to show something, and he hits it.
And he hits the T-spin double. That's 4 lines of damage. That is pretty.
It's 3.
Wait, what?
I believe it's 3. It's 3 lines.
A T-spin double is 4 lines of damage.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 4 lines. A T-spin triple will get you 6. It's pretty wild.
That is pretty wild. No wonder it's so good.
Oh yeah.
Once the Fresno FGC finds out about T-spins, it's over.
Oh yeah, it's over. All right, so the ad break is over. Mr.XIII is up 2-0.
I feel bad for those who had an ad and missed that amazing clutch T-spin.
Kryptek not really. I'm guessing he offers.
Oh, it looks like it looks like 13 wants to go for more T-spins. He's fishing for them. I can see those setups curling in his mind, but he's decided to just go for a well instead.
There should be enough to start off his swap combo. That's
And there's a
good.
double.
That's good. He's got that going, so he's looking to start.
Ooh, cucks out of his combos.
Talk about unfortunate, but if he plays this right, he can use. Oh, no, not quite. I was gonna say he was gonna be able to use the garbage to his advantage to clear out to start comboing with that instead, but opts not to do that. KryptekUnicorn using the small chance to start off a swap combo, which is pretty good. Any bonuses he can get at this point is gonna be helpful.
Ooh, he was really hesitating with that TP. He's not sure where to put it. It's real rough whenever you don't know where to put some and you're just sitting there and time just keeps going and your opponent keeps getting lines.
Close call.
Oh, he has a double set up with that yellow and purple. Looking like he's trying to set up a triple, maybe even a quadruple. Ooh, the opts for a single instead.
We see a lot of threes, or we see a lot of 3 Puyos kind of just connecting each other, but nothing to really combo into each other. So Mr.XIII might be.
Now this Tetris board is looking a little rough.
It is. He has a lot of little towers.
And he blocked off his line piece that he had set up.
All Kryptek needs to do is survive and figure out how to get these last.
Oh, we can get a T-spin set up here. Oh, but opts not to.
Opts not to. And we see that Mr.XIII loses the chance to loses his swap combo chance.
Oh, double?
I can see it.
No double quite yet.
All of these triples set up, but no combos coming out from them. Oh, double?
That's a double right there.
Still no
Which is
triples.
good.
Close call.
Well, he gets a power 1, which is okay. He could have leaned into a 2 instead, but it doesn't really make a difference.
The 13 really likes to get those swap combos into just Tetris combos.
I feel like 13 is starting to get a little nervous here.
It's the stage pressure.
Absolutely.
Perhaps even a Rhino pill kicking in.
Would you like a Rhino pill, Tim? A Rhino pill. You sure?
I'll be a test dummy. Can I get my Panther?
No, you're not going to be a test dummy. You're going to be a test genius.
Oh, true.
Don't ever talk
What's
down to
going
yourself
on
like
here?
that.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, we're going to play, but I marked that for us anyway. All right, so I have to go play Peter the Great. My name is Zanite. The GK stands for a myriad of things. You can go ahead and... that's up to interpretation by you, the viewer. Ronald, what do you think it stands for?
GK?
Yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be Gold Knight? What?
That's your interpretation of it.
What else? Never mind. I don't want to know.
My first graphics card was a GTX 760, which is the Generation Kepler by NVIDIA.
Generation Kepler?
Yeah.
Okay.
German King.
German King. Did you play Phil?
We've been on commentary. Anyway, I'm gonna go play. My game with,
wait. So what happened there? Who won?
Mr.XIII 3-0.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I gotta go play my game with.
Oh, thanks,
with
Emma.
the Griffin.
I mean, it's up to y'all. All right, Braven and waves another one.
Ronald,
Huh?
are you a fan of stat lines?
Stat lines?
Are you a fan of stats when you commentate? I have a little head-to-head stat if you like.
I mean, if I knew the stats, I would say them.
I have a 100% win rate against Phil in Puyo Tetris money matches.
Dang, y'all heard it here. Raymond actually has a 100% win rate against and waves another one in money matches. So I think the seeding was actually kind of fraudulent. Well, this is going to determine the next round, so next round's not ready yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So after this, everything will be ready.
no problem.
The Meeples peoples, we here. Sorry I haven't turned on my camera yet, but it is later on in the day. We're a bit more than half.
Let's play together.
You didn't hear that, chat. Oh, me and K-pop are gonna money match in Rising after Puyo is done. I mean, unless we do it off stream. But they're gonna go ahead and start this set here. Let me see. Let me move this for now. This is third round. We're gonna go into the fourth round after this. Alrighty, so from what we've been seeing earlier, we're gonna see if Waves Another One takes a different approach with the setups that they've been doing. Or don't want to get too ambitious or too... Oh, dang, excellent. Filling in that gap there with the LPs. Yeah, tell her happy birthday. Because we do know Braven is equally skilled. He would definitely be ready to capitalize and punish on anyone getting too ambitious. He has the speed, he has the awareness. So we might see a different set of strategies here from these two players instead. But we see Braven just trying to keep stuff clear. No big setups going on just yet. But another one, he has some setups prepared. No, oh no, there it is. There's the two-piece. Raven wasn't able to fend off all of it. Has some stuff to dig through here. Jinkies. Use that long boy. Didn't quite get a Tetris, but it is okay. Gonna have to clear out what you can. In fact, seeing some slightly unlucky draws here with the pieces, but got a Tetris plus a combo. Only a little bit of damage on Waves Another One's side. Let's see. Opting to try and build something there on Another One's side. Braven has the potential for some combos here. This should be a 2. Nice, nice. Gonna just pile on that swap combo, adding some garbage. Okay. Waves Another One had a Tetris there, though. So, we're seeing this again, where one side has some danger time on their Puyo side, the other side has some work to do on their Tetris side. but like we've seen before, both like most players here, honestly, pretty good at survival, very quick with digging themselves out of trouble. But from looking ahead on the pieces on AnotherOne's side, you can get rid of some of this garbage. Might be able to get a combo in too, depending on which garbage he clears. 2 for there. What is the response? You're gonna have to do something. Oh dear, didn't get to fend it off in time, but actually fended off all of it because of the swap combo. Nice. Getting some back-to-back combos here. This is looking pretty good for AnotherOne. Raven slowly digging out all that garbage though. This is good. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't see that for a swap combo to... Oh, never mind. The garbage carried over either way. 2-piece though. Nice defense. Okay, the garbage is a little tall, but it's on the right side on AnotherOne's side. But we have a 2 from both sides, but 3 actually from Braven. A little bit of garbage. AnotherOne fended off. I thought he was gonna fend off most of it, but not enough. This is bad. Back to back.
I should have predicted this.
Braven taking the first dub. Yes, indeed. We're seeing a surprising amount of hesitation here from AnotherOne's side. Doing some standard stacking though. Got a 3-piece. Good usage of the pieces that were coming. Braven was trying to set up something more ambitious. Got all of it blocked off. AnotherOne has a really good start here so far. Oh, Shenanigans ran. Well, he was in chat, yeah. But we have K-pop here with me on commentary.
What's up, guys? I ate a triple cheeseburger.
A triple cheeseburger? And wait, from where?
Chili fries and a milkshake.
Where'd you go? Oh no, was that a misplay?
And then I drank laxatives. So.
Quite the timing to have that before a local.
I did it on purpose.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Make sure you have lots of water. Oh dang. Okay, we're seeing a bunch. Oh, not as much garbage. A little bit of garbage. Covered off most of what AnotherOne had to work off though. So I don't know if there's some fancy. Oh, never mind. I didn't know if AnotherOne's gonna do some fancy rotation stuff on the side for that gap. But I mean, he dug it all out either way. Braven is kind of chilling on both sides, Puyo and Tetris. Oh, that was definitely a misplay for AnotherOne.
I thought AnotherOne would win this one, but Braven's looking solid.
Yeah, Braven, a lurking legend that came out a few times ago, and definitely one of the established players here now. AnotherOne definitely has the skill to climb out of these disadvantageous situations, though. Put a little bit of garbage on Braven's side.
Yeah, they're going back and forth.
Yeah, definitely back and forth.
Braven's looking good.
Yeah, definitely chilling. From the pieces on AnotherOne's side, he should be okay. Yeah, he's slowly taking out all these rows. Good awareness of the pieces to come. Oh no, was that?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna assume that wasn't intentional.
It wasn't.
Jeez.
Unless he has a hidden talent.
He even said he needs a new controller after this one.
It happens.
All right, but a 2-piece there.
Oh,
nice.
okay, that was very nice.
Yeah. Little bit of garbage on Braven's side, but he's still chilling, honestly. Okay, good speed. That was scary. Okay, what is AnotherOne gonna do to deal with this? He has a long boy coming. Whew, good, he was fast enough. Tetris.
AnotherOne climbing out.
See, they're so fast, aren't they?
2 for. This match is unpredictable.
Yeah, every time I think another one might be on the ropes, again, that clutch survival. Two-piece. This is slowly turning around for another one. Braven trying to see what he can get going. Pick the lesser of two evils there.
Another Tetris.
See, now their Tetris, well, actually, it went from even to, yeah, the advantage that Braven had before, it's kind of slowly going away.
Yeah.
Who
do you think's gonna win?
At this point,
I don't
it's
know.
yeah, it's hard to tell. Because again, yeah, another one has. Oh wait, no, that's only a single, but it's gonna be a swap combo. Or not? I think he missed the window. Oh, he doesn't. He needed to be a bit faster there. Braven up 2. Oh, I think we're gonna see a. Yeah, he said we're gonna have a controller switch.
He has to pee. I'm saying you have to pee. Which is basically drifting with D-pads.
I loved that Procon. It has served me well.
Yeah, all those like misdrops that I had in the last 2 matches were because like it double clicked and like no shot. I thought it was just me. And then there was a phantom drop too.
That's tragic. Yeah. Rules will take you to the controller menu, too. Did you need to redo anything? So this is why Joy-Con's supreme. Everyone's just going to have to start bringing their own Joy-Cons. The best D-pad.
Nah, second best D-pad. Oh. The Joy-Cons are arguably the third best D-pad. Runner-up being the one on the PlayStation Vita, and the best D-pad in existence, uncontested, is the one on those Neo Geo controllers, clicky sticks.
Neither of those exist.
What?
I've never seen either console in real life. You cannot prove to me those exist.
Oh, thank you. I will bring you one of those controllers. I have one.
So Braven's kind of got a more standard freestyle going on here. A couple stacks of 2 and 3 that might split into something bigger, ending with a 2 swap combo. Phil had some stairs that he had built, but they are now covered. But it's only 1 layer of garbage or so, so he can definitely dig them back out.
2? Oh, toast.
So for a Game 3 situation, especially after controller mishaps, this isn't nearly as bad as it looks like it could have been.
So this can either mean one of 2 things. K-Pop Fiend is either actually a serious homie by getting me a drink, or he's trying to get me buzzed enough to like play worse against him when we play our match.
Joke's on him, he's making you more powerful.
It only works to a certain point. Thank you, by the way. I know he's gone, but anyway, I need to actually commentate this match.
Do you? Phil's kind of building up new sandwiches and stairs on top of his garbage, which is risky but doable considering the space they're on. Because if one more thing falls there, but he's about to trigger it.
That's a 3-chain out there.
That is a pretty nice 3-chain.
It opens up everything that he lost. He's only got 3 bits of damage left.
Exactly. It was a wonderful use.
Good. And he's got 2 back-to-back Tetrises lined up. That is going to be huge damage for him. Is that going to be enough to take on?
It might just be enough to finish him right away.
Oh my god, let's go.
That controller switch was everything he needed. He was like, yo, miss inputs out of here. Now I'm playing.
Yeah, we got another one at full power again. Let's go.
Right, the round start Tetris.
All right.
And we're seeing a lot more speed from what we had saw earlier. I think he might be onto something here.
Oh yeah, no, he's already got a Tetris lined up. All he needs is a single line piece. At this, And he
saved it.
He's saved
Ooh,
he's
but
ready for the back-to-back, but I think he's getting a little too ambitious
yep.
with his newfound speed, but that's okay. He can run it with a...
Run it right back with a double in response. The end result of all that is just awkwardly 2 little bits of damage from their trading Tetrises. So how do we build the Poyos here? He's going right away to his ladders. Can't go wrong. But how does
that? It looks like Braven's going to try to freestyle a bit. Gets a power 2.
That'll cover up those ladders.
It's not a serious amount of damage, but I know he can dig his way out of it. It's not too bad. But, okay, moving back onto Tetris.
It's a little bit of like it's a little quick to show your hand by opting to do that early, because now Braven doesn't have anything on Puyo set up for consistent damage, whereas Phil still has all his set up. You blew all your damage on like a 2 or 3 combo to try to limit something. It's not bad if you can put the pressure on with Tetris as well, but you need to actually do that too. It's risking potential damage for trying to delay something now.
Just looking at Braven's board, the poor man missed 2 T-spin opportunities, but well, he's going to fire back with a 2-chain there.
2-chain and a little bit of a swap. That's enough to put a little more layer on. Just keep delaying the time until you can get something way bigger.
Oh yeah.
And this right here will be a nice 2 with a little bit extra on the green to switch into the next game.
Opting to delay that, however it does. Oh no. Starts a swap combo, but if he had placed that Puyo just a little bit differently, he would have been able to get a 2-chain off of that just to get a little bit more damage, but that's okay. His stack is still looking relatively clean. He's missing a few towers there.
He's able to kind of salvage his Tetris, so even though he didn't use all of his Puyo for defense, it kind of works out because he does so much damage in Tetris, and now any bigger combo he does here can be pure offense instead.
Oh, and he missed the 4-chain.
Just barely.
Just barely. He placed that just wrong.
Oh, but this right here is looking like... Ooh, perfectly covers what could have been the 3.
All he has to do is get that... Oh, that is hairy. These little...
Nope, this accesses it. Oh, that actually doesn't just access it? Oh, that just barely doesn't.
Just barely doesn't.
If it did, it would have upgraded it to a 4. That's prime gameplay there, is when you optimize and utilize the garbage to add to the combo instead. That's the risk you take by only layering a little bit, is all you do is delay it. And if they find the right pieces, they can just add that to the combo. It's the same way how Tetris garbage can then be used against you. Puyo garbage can just make their combos that much scarier.
Well, he chooses to waste that just to kind of get ahead.
I don't fault him for this, because genuinely, like, it's not a bad idea in the sense of, like,
there we go. That's a
double
almost
into a 2.
It could have been a 4-chain.
It was almost. He's getting pieces that are almost there. But the thing is that even when he squanders something with, like, a double, he still does so much damage, and he still has other combos set up. His Puyo has been clean enough to where even with, like, a misplay here and there and how to optimize the damage, he's still consistently doing damage.
He's definitely capitalizing on a lot of power doubles.
Definitely.
And his Tetris board is practically clean outside of the damage he's been getting.
Yep.
So he's looking great. Braven, if it wasn't for those 2 on the bottom line there, or on the bottom of what he stacked, he'd be looking great for a Tetris setup.
Definitely.
Like that,
he has to kind of clear his way out to it awkwardly. He has a lot of digging to do on the Tetris side. And his Puyo side is a little messy. He can definitely get something with a little bit of luck and the right colors to fit into places, but I don't think he's going to get any big combo anytime soon, which means if Phil goes on the offensive like he does here, it's next game.
That is game 4.
I knew I'd win.
Are we gonna see the reverse 3-0?
He is at full power again.
I'm proud of him.
Oh, taking screenshots. So, for those of you at home watching, what happened was, to make the matches fair, Braven also switched to the controller with the double tapping D-pad for those rounds in an attempt to fairness.
So now you're both on different controllers? Now we're both on different controllers.
Now they're back on their preferred controllers. Braven's on his Joy-Cons, and another one is on his Pro controller with a not double tapping D-pad. I respect that sportsmanship. That is a step above and beyond.
You would never see that from Smash. Shout outs to that guy who made me wait 24 minutes for his hand warmer. I should have got his ass DQ'd. I'll find his name on Start GG. I'm coming after you. I'm gonna report.
This is a call out. This is officially a call out.
Play some Puyo. Well, I haven't touched a controller all day. I hadn't touched a controller in like 6 months by that point.
Get got. A little bit of damage, but honestly, still both Tetris sides kind of looking all right. Like the towers have immediately been fit, and Phil's kind of blown most of his stuff immediately for damage. But like both of them are kind of just building standard. There isn't like any downside right now.
Raven, yeah, okay, he got back-to-back tech. Well, they both did. They're both looking pretty strong. Let's see what another one's got. Not a whole lot, but he is digging through a lot of his. Oh, there we go.
And he has pieces that he might be able to build into bigger stairs, but it also might just be good to take out some of this garbage and keep sending little bits here and there.
I think he also recognizes that he's very close to a. He was very close to a 4-chain with those stairs, but.
I think it's a little bit of like correction from the past stuff. Even though he had won the past games, he's still trying to adapt a bit and realize like, oh, I dropped some of these combos. Let me try to like take it a little slower and think them through and try to play them a little bit better.
I think what he also needs to recognize is he needs to stop hyper-focusing on his board, and this is a big thing in Puyo, is that you are allowed to look at your opponent's screen. That way you can predict what they're doing. But
ain't no screen cheating call-outs here. This genuinely, you can see both boards. Pay attention to the game state. It can be a big tip for when to go on the offense or when you might need to start building for a defense, because sometimes you don't need to build a 4 or 5 chain. Sometimes the opponent tried to build something elaborate or messed up, and a 3 will just cut off all their options.
Raven on the offense. With his 5-chain and the
a massive combo, and it's able to close it out.
Raven takes it 3-2. A very exciting set. A bit of spaghetti, a bit of turning nerves, very understandable. Another one's round 1 was against me. Ended the same way. Again, very proud of him.
And we got round 4.
Oh, wait, so you and Humberto played all the
Yeah.
I played the first 2, set my controller down for round 3, and then just let, what's his name, do his business to me. Shout-outs to Tim. He's a good player.
Alrighty. Well, next matches are ready. Do you want to play on stream or off stream, Humberto?
Wait, who am I playing?
Me.
It's up to you. I'm sure Tim would like to.
Oh wait, we haven't gotten. Have we gotten?
I don't think we've gotten PaprcutRadiation on stream yet.
Haven't? Okay. Yeah, let's have them on stream.
We've had Cryptek playing on stream a lot lately, but I guess it's up to them.
Yeah. David. Stream. KryptekUnicorn.
Yeah.
Pick a setup, Humberto. We can play wherever.
Okay.
Wait, is this the switch, right? That's right. This is Beal's setup. What's wrong?
Wait, what? No.
Oh, I saw. This is Tim Beal's setup. I got it right.
Wait, so, well, good controllers wise, right?
I have a converter, so.
What's up?
Don't you have to drive home tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm drinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not on camera, so I'm not going to do the thing that Bobby Blue Balls did. Big Balls, Blue Balls, same thing.
Pick a setup, Humberto. Let's play. You play Tim.
Give me a second. Oh my god, I'm so happy I'm going to lose that.
PC.
The top 3
Huh?
names?
BC.
What is this?
That is a valid question. Which one?
We have 3 different setups here. Dave's going to be player 1 side, right?
For those stat fans at home, that's a 100% win rate in money matches and bracket.
Well, there you go.
Oh no, it's because it was on the PC. I need to switch to Nintendo Switch. Now this should work. Sorry about that.
Nintendo Switch.
There we go. There we go.
And your player 1? It's being used by him, right? My wife's boyfriend copied this game.
Leave it to me.
You can't fight destiny. Tetris as played. No, you can't. Swap. I can see it.
Now then.
I can see it. Swap.
Beautiful. Now then.
Zodiac. Horror. Zodiac. Zodiac.
How interesting.
Swap.
Now then. How interesting.
No.
Now then.
I can see it.
Now then. How
can see it.
interesting.
Swap.
Gorgeous.
I can see it.
Gorgeous.
No, you can't. Horror. It's coming.
Gorgeous.
No.
Now then.
I can see it. Swap. I can see it. It's coming.
Now then. Now then. How interesting.
I can see it. It's coming. Swap. I can see it.
Now then.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Conjunction. Horror. I knew I'd win. Tetris as played. Swap.
Now then.
Swap. No, you can't. Horror. No, you can't. Swap. I can see it. I can see it.
Now
I
then.
can see it.
How interesting. Beautiful.
I can see it. It's coming. Horror.
Now then. Now then. then.
Swap, swap. Horror.
Now then. How interesting.
I knew I'd win. Puyo Puyo as planned.
Now then.
Swap, swap. I can
Now
see
then.
it. It's coming. Horror. Zodiac. Conjunction. I can see it. I knew I'd win.
No, you know. Oh yeah. When you just like accidentally do it too, you're just like, I was hoping for like a 2 or a 3, and I saw the 5. I'm like, oh, I messed up in the right way.
I want to bring my Xenoblade controller next time.
Okay, hold it down to parrot, I guess.
You need a Type C kit?
There we go.
Or my Splatoon.
I should have went and grabbed the PS5.
It's my car.
Did you have the whole time?
They just said we don't need setups.
So we could have had it on stream.
Are you prepared?
Should we wait because our names are on screen?
Okay, yeah.
I'm playing her recently. I hate her own voice.
You showing
Bro, I want to grade shark film on the
No, you won't call it.
But did you know there was an NFL Blitz tape?
No, but that sounds pretty good.
I didn't. I didn't. You know what I should do next Shenanigans? Bring in Genesis, hook it up to the VHS, and record us playing me and Bean.
What's up, choppy legs out? What the? I just wanted to increase the leg line.
Cryptic, so you played him?
Yeah,
Paprcut?
3-0.
3-0 for you?
You got it?
Y'all are waiting on like stream stuff to update? Like y'all are waiting on stream update stuff? I can do that real quick.
Okay. So I'll do another one.
Yo, is that another one?
Which players don't hear? Which ones don't hear? Player 1.
You know why? Because his name got changed.
Just put me as another one or St. Alec Hero or the Big Bird.
Can you put him as Merced Spider-Man?
Oh my god.
I think a pickle boy.
Stop. That haunts me. That is Pickle Boy. I can never go back to Target.
That's harder, right?
You can't fight destiny.
15 other ones in this town.
Alright, there's this whole thing Finn. Okay, I've got you as Sencal Hero for the MX Spectrum.
Cool.
And then you got me.
Yep, and then Mr.XIII. Y'all are good to go? Alright, let's see if Mr.XIII can take down the famous Sencal Hero with his notable famous soundtrack.
Shout out to the Sencal Hero for actually saving us earlier today from a fire.
For real. Living up to that name.
I would have burned. Can't play Puyo with burnt hands.
You can't. You can try, but it will not work. The game will actively detect your burned hands and just be like, nah.
It's actually only a Switch thing. It's on the Pro-Con.
Yeah.
They hate disabled people.
It's crazy. Right now we have one early Tetris kind of carrying over to Puyo damage on Mr.XIII, but honestly,
Starting
nothing
these
too
Puyo
big.
ladders already on the Sencal Hero side.
Mm-hmm.
That's good old Puyo. That's what you want to see. Good old by the books.
That's one of the standard, just hey, good old classic follow-ups, and he's able to set it off for a 3. There you go. Let's see if that pays fruit. Mr.XIII has a Tetris to kind of mitigate some of that damage, so it's nowhere near as effective as like a bigger like haymaker would have been. But now you have to worry about any Tetris damage coming in. It's the downside you have of having to use one game's tools to defend.
And a combo.
It's a pretty big combo. We're kind of dealing the damage right back. All right, both of their Tetris sides kind of looking solid enough. Like,
and a little one piece from 13.
Let's see how this goes further.
I can see it. It's coming.
Simple 2.
It's a good thing it's a Mr. because I don't think MS13 would be a good name.
Kind of opting to keep that gap
opting
open.
not to do. Oh no, he changed his mind.
I can see it.
Good time to use it then.
I can see it. It's coming. Horror.
Mr.XIII relies a lot on swap combo chains, so we're not going to see anything too crazy until a swap comes from Puyo side.
Exactly,
But that's how he gets his wins. That's how he brings home the bacon.
It's a very good condition to win around. Just save your damage for big blows when you have them. It's honestly a solid way to win the game because you can kind of trade blows back and forth, but if all you're doing is being on the back foot, it doesn't really take you anywhere.
Oh, lots of singles, no chains.
And those garbages are kind of blocking some of it. It can definitely be dug through and used against him if he's able to get the right options.
Could set up a T-spin here. Looks like he wants to, desperately. Oh, there's the setup. T-spin double. Now he just needs that T-piece. There he is.
I can see it.
All these singles coming out. Should be calling him Mr.1.
I can see it. I can see it. It's coming. Horror. I can see it. I can see it.
Tetris is looking pretty big on Mr. 13's side, but he's got the pieces to clear it out now.
Nothing crazy is coming from either of these competitors. They're just sticking to their guts. They're playing their fundamentals. This is the type of gameplay that gets shown to a classroom.
this is how you play.
I can see it.
But it's kind of just back and forth because of it. Neither one has really
and
got
a double,
a big
biggest
thing
chain
there.
we've seen yet.
Although now the momentum is swayed heavily in the favor of Mr. 13. If he gets one big opening here, whether it be a little bit of Tetris damage or one other swap, it could all go in his favor. A big thing I kind of want to see as an adaptation as the set goes on is I want to see if they can pick a damage to decide to stick on. Because what happens a lot here is like they're just trading blows, so they're kind of just using the combos to defend over and over. But what's really impactful is if you can save your damage and kind of gang them up on one area where you have a win condition. So like right now, if you can send a ton of damage to the Suncal hero while his Puyo side is looking like this, it'll win you the game.
But they just don't have that firepower.
Right now, yeah, they haven't really been holding the fire for that. We're trading ones back and forth, but there's still an opening on the side. That might be big damage. He's able to delay it into Tetris, though.
Yeah, taking Tetris damage means a lot less. It's much easier to deal with.
Especially in this current circumstance.
This does kind of feel like, I'm not sure if they even logged in. This might be like the AFK bot gameplay that shows.
Oh, and we're able to get a little bit extra damage there, and Mr. 13 takes the first round. It was definitely like a slow feel the opponent out game.
Now let's see what happens now that they know what's going on. They're locked in.
Exactly. Got him.
Classic Zinger was just heard at the venue. Unfortunate for Twitch chat that we'll never be able to hear that.
You'll never understand it, and it was a spiritual moment. That means it will never be explained in a way that you could ever understand.
You really just had to be there. It might have been the best moment to date.
My life has changed.
Series.
I'm leaving here a different man.
I think I might have to leave here. Just gone. It won't get better than that. This pun available.
Kind of awkward with some of those blocks, so it's kind of forced to build a tower, but he saves it a bit. Good use of saving the T. Senkel Hero's kind of got similar idea. He might want to. He's got to fill that gap on the left pretty quick though, and he's able to fill it in time and still have time to send a Tetris on the other side.
Oh, but he doesn't want to combo it. Could have gotten an extra boost to this 2-chain.
Still sends a nice couple 2 layers over Mr. 13, so now he no longer has access to that stuff at all. He has to do way too much digging to get that anytime soon.
There's so much junk on that left side. Looks like a hoarder. Ooh, looks like a misdrop maybe.
Looking for the one to chain with just a Tetris. I mean, every little bit helps when you're dropping Tetrises on people. Going for those big swings like we talked about. It's a great way to pile on the damage. Rather than slow and steady, just save it for big hits. Can't go wrong. Feels kind of odd and awkward situation, though, because he has towers on both sides with openings. So, like, one long piece won't be enough for him to get a Tetris. If he's not careful, any damage there on the Tetris side will definitely take way more than you'd ever expect to clear.
Yeah, this type of gameplay just got me, like, pointing my finger at the screen as I go, wow, is that another one?
Truly. Oh, and just like that, Mr. 13 has cleared all of his garbage. A 2 with a double on it. Oh boy, that's going to be some pretty solid Tetris damage.
And a Tetris.
Trading Tetris for Tetris, so not going to be as impactful as they'd hoped. Sunkel Hero, though, has to work double for every Tetris. He needs 2 lines, and that just makes so much more time. You need luck on your side for that. It's so less likely.
Oh, that was not a good play. Blocking off both wells.
He might be able to dig that out, but again, he's kind of just constantly hoping for a specific piece to save himself. Meanwhile, both of them are kind of equal on Puyo sides. There's not a ton of wreckage on either, and neither has anything too big set up to where it could still go either way. But unfortunately, the garbage will cause that red to drop a little too far. Opting to fill the gaps. And save the long piece. Mr. 13's kind of got a pretty good strategy going into this follow-up Tetris.
Oh, finally getting use out of line pieces. Maybe blocking off both wells was the play. and I just couldn't see it with my ape brain.
He's able to get a Tetris because of the blocking off and starting anew.
There's a 5-piece.
Ooh, but based on how these are set up, this could be really scary depending on how it gets used.
And a two chain. No, he
now
wants
it'll be a
more.
2 because of the garbage deletion.
There's a 2.
We're kind of trading 2s back and forth, but it's getting a ton of garbage deleted on Mr.XIII side, so it's
I'm
a
not
little
sure
more
why the
disfavored.
Sencal hero is forcing out these lines and these Puyos when he could just wait and get swap combos.
Tetris for Tetris trade. Once again, we're kind of trading blows.
Yep, LP fits perfectly there. That's actually reverse L. I can't tell the difference between my lefts and rights.
I can see it.
I have to put up like I have to put my hands up and like figure out which one's the L piece.
You have to do the whole L with your finger thing.
Yeah.
You got to look kind of dumb with your finger and your thumb.
Shape of the L. Except it's not on my forehead. It's in front of the Puyo set.
You don't got Puyos on your forehead?
I wish.
I can see it. It's coming.
Odd play from the Sencal hero, almost frog stacking in Tetris.
It's almost like he's forgot which game he was playing.
The frog stacking roots have dug deep.
He's in withdrawal because he wasn't able to frog stack in Puyo, so he's like, I have to do it somewhere.
But it didn't seem too detrimental.
Yeah, honestly, like, having stuff built on the very far ends isn't bad. You can definitely build in the middle much easier. You don't have to rely on specific pieces as much.
Tetris thinking a little bit.
Use that big brain.
Pays out with a triple.
Ooh, and it is paying out. That is a ton of damage coming over, and I don't think he'll have the pieces to stop it. Oh, no, that Tetris will save him. He's able to kind of sneak his way through. That ain't the killing blow just yet. Getting rid of that block piece in time. Still, though, right now the Sencal hero has a slight advantage.
I can see it.
Sencal, oh, and a triple. Here we go.
Ooh, but paid back with a triple.
Sencal hero is really showing up. Oh!
That damage is completely reversed because of a triple of his own. All of that damage for naught. But he's able to split it. We're slowly trading blows, but they're getting stronger and stronger each time. It won't be long before one person just is a step behind, and that's it. It could still go either way.
It's actually like the reverse of what I think is happening on the screen with Phil losing Puyo and 13 losing Tetris.
It's an interesting situation.
There's they're both losing in their to my knowledge better sides. Maybe that's just what happens when you quit frog stacking.
I don't know how he's going to be able to salvage this Tetris side, so I think that's it for Mr.XIII for this round. Although that is damage on the Sencal hero side, he's able to delay it over and over. Both of them are kind of in this weird losing zone. But the second that red block places, that's it.
I knew I'd win.
We are 1-1 after an intense game 2.
I thought the Sencal hero lost that. I didn't realize that.
That was crazy.
Which of these players do you think fully bulged first?
I don't know if I want to answer that question on the record. I don't know if I want to answer that in front of a live studio audience.
It's color commentary.
It is, but that'll track with me.
There is no such thing as a digital footprint.
I can see it.
Able to kind of just do those double at once.
Even chat dodging that question.
No, they're telling me not to answer it in front of the kids.
Are there kids in the audience?
Don't answer that question.
You'll get banned from Twitch. Do not answer if you are under 13.
We go back to the glorious internet days where you log into a website and it says, how old are you? And you say, I was born in January 1st, 1990. And then you go even further back and you're like, no, I was born January 1st, 1900.
My go-to was I'd say I was born in 1969 because that's quite the funny number.
It is.
No, you can't.
Ooh, that's quite an unfunny amount of damage to put in front of the Sencal Hero.
Sencal Hero is being bricked up on that Tetris side. Almost like a Rhino pill hit it.
With how hard it's going up, it's not looking too good. He might need to consult somebody. If it stays that way for several hours.
Hopefully it doesn't last too long and he can dig his way out. Could use his hold here pretty good. But I might be coaching. I'm not sure if he can hear me. These players are so locked in, I don't think anything I say will matter, though. They can't hear me.
I can see it. I can see it. Here it comes. No.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he wanted to do that. Building combos at this height is risky business, but it might just have to be what you have to do. They're both downstacking. Downstacking is happening on every screen except for 13's Puyo, which seems to be the best out of everything. Ooh, most likely a misdrop, but it's not a terrible one. Now it is. If you know how to rotate it right, that's actually still a fillable gap, but it is a very tough rotate. I'm not sure if Phil knows how to do it, so it's most likely unfillable at this point, but a double chain. And another double coming out? Nope. A little bit too low. Oh, a piece is coming up. Does he know how to fill it? Nope. Oh, this is tough. Sencal Hero is very filled up. Not sure how he's gonna dig his way out of that Tetris. Very awkward positioning. Almost, I believe, all of that junk is from Puyo, and you can tell by the pattern of it. And a 2-chain. Ooh, and I'm sorry for those that aren't subscribed. You're getting a 3-minute ad break right now. L. Ooh, I know he wanted that rotate for the double. Square, nice. Yep. There's good fundamental down stacking right now. And Puyo is looking healthy. He actually ran it back fully. Or at least almost fully. He's looking like a different beast with fundamental Puyo instead of fraud stacking. Ooh, could have gotten a double, but it doesn't matter too much. If he swaps back to Puyo, he is dead, so all he has to do is survive, which he couldn't.
I should have predicted this.
Was there ever any doubt?
2-1.
Tetris time!
This classic starter Tetris, no giant mistakes made yet. Except Phil, Mr.XIII's side is, oh, he fixed it. It was a little rough for a second. And he's saving a odd play there, but let's see if it works out. If I'm stacked up like that and I'm Phil, I'm getting a swap combo and I'm murdering him. Ooh, a triple.
I can see it. It's coming.
A quadruple. And then you murder him. You play as fast. Yep. He built up way too high and he didn't line piece. Like I said, the swap combo will just kill. Sencal Hero opting not to hold that line piece. Not holding either of them. He's got to get real lucky to get a swap combo if he wants one. Early swap combos are very strong, but he gets fed another line piece. Let's see if he holds this one. Nope. He does not feel like using them. This is a very risky spot though, because this means he can get blown up by a swap combo with no defense. He has to hope this is good fundamental Puyo. It's this match point though. They're on their last set.
I can see it. It's coming. Horror. Here it comes.
No swap combos from either. What a Tetris coming out. Welcome back to all the ad-free viewers. Your lack of patronage is noted. If I'm Phil, I Tetris here. Not even on the swap.
Here it comes. Reformation.
I'd attack that Tetris side.
I can see it.
The thing about Jake is he's a very combo heavy player, so you want to build up on the same well so that he can't take advantage of these ones and ones and ones.
I can see it. It's coming. Let's swap. Here it comes.
You gotta play the playstyle more than the player, and you get a Tetris here. Back to back. If I'm Phil, I'm feeling myself here. And a swap Tetris. A double and the chain. I'm not feeling the decision to not slam that blue down to the triple chain. He knows Puyo better than me. And this is Jake's bread and butter. He's getting that combo off of the swap. He's gonna try to murder, and you just have to fight back by getting a combo yourself. Ooh, and a miss drop. That's gonna hurt the mental. But he plays it out just fine. Into a S piece. Relatively unharmed from the full out attack.
I can see it.
And that opens up the red lane.
Here it comes.
Is he fraud stacking?
See it. Swap. Here it comes. No, you can't. I can see it. I can see it.
I can never tell if Phil simply thinks more than I do or if he's a slow player. And that's a win for Mr.XIII over the Sencal hero for the MX Spectrum.
Last second. That was good.
Hey, it's okay that you lost. Every loss is acceptable. Especially when you can't win the control. Because then you know you just got to improve. You gotta work on yourself.
I just need to win. Stack.
I'm proud of you though. You didn't fraud stack.
I heard somebody say fraud stack when I was like putting pieces to the side. I was like, no, I need a fucking purple piece. Please give me the purple piece.
Yeah, that was me. I was asking if you were going back to your fraud stacking ways.
I'm happy about that.
Did you?
It's you and Brandon, like me. So I play whenever you can. Like, as long as you need me for it, I know we're not in the super rush.
The top 3 get brought into the final bracket, and then it is a losers finals and a grand final.
I thought I'd just go to finals. I just don't have Swiss words. I thought it's like measures the head to head, and then since I won the other one.
Don't know. We can ask Ronald that. But all I know is that I play the winner of YouTube. And if I look at the Swiss state, yeah, y'all worked in the top 3 because I went 4-0, and you guys both went 3-1s. Everyone else is either 2-2s or worse. And then Braven was second with his win-loss ratio, and you were technically third with a slightly worse ratio. But outside of that,
I don't feel bad because.
Oh wait, no, I think it was because of I don't know. Either way, the top 3 was the 4-0 and the 2-3 ones. So yeah, but Sencal Hero for the MX Spec. Alright, let me update these tags and scores and be ready for it.
Man, Ron needs to hurry up and put TSA Johnson here.
I'm sorry, baby. It's okay, I'm learning how to stat properly. Still a bitch, but I love you. What do you... I love your reactions to this. Still a bitch. Turn to the Don Vito.
And all that matters is that when y'all play again, Jake, make sure you're player 1. That's it. Outside of that, y'all can play whatever.
Well, let's take a look at the title.
Yo, that goes hard.
Well, I had 4-0 and they went 3-1.
Great game.
Everyone else went 2-0.
Such a fun game.
Yeah,
even
because
better when
from
you have
there,
the controller.
it's your score, and then head-to-head, opponent score, and then game win percentage. So,
Went 3-1 and then everyone else went 3-1.
oh wait, so I'm guessing everything is put in correct, right? Let's see. Yeah.
Everyone else is either 2-2 or worse.
Wait, Phil, who did you lose to?
Jake and Braven.
Humberto lost to...
Me and... I don't know who else.
Wait, yeah. Who else did Humberto lose to? Wait, what?
They listed David.
You lost to Phil.
Oh, Phil and you? Oh, okay. Then yeah, everything looks like it checks out, right?
So do me and Jake rematch, or do I go?
Yeah, you too. It's losers finals.
Gotcha.
And then I play winner, and
Yeah.
it's still only one set, right? It's not a double elim where I need to lose twice.
So it's a factory reset, yeah. Or for them to win, they have to factory reset.
So they do need to beat me once.
Yes.
Gotcha. It is a double elim with this one.
Did you want to keep
Oh,
commentating?
that's tomorrow. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
My smash turn that splash.
And there's no reset on this one. Right?
No, this is just losers finals.
You're like, oh, I need to do that.
I didn't make the start PG yet.
Should probably do this, man.
Yeah, I should do that and get all the equipment ready.
This is just a couple switches here.
I'm just gonna take 2 switches, 2 monitors.
Since we have this many setups next time, should we just do round robin? Or do you think that's too
Let's play together.
I think the more Puyo, the better.
Because we did Street Fighter at Enders with a bunch of setups. That round robin was surprising.
Are you prepared?
We could, but the problem is we had too much overlap this time around. This one went quicker just because we didn't have people playing Grand Blue or
That's true. So then...
But
So I guess
also at the same time, we're probably gonna get more people soon.
Well, and Reed needs to finally come to a freaking tournament again.
he's too busy being a doctor.
He doesn't want to be a GPT player though.
He really doesn't.
Oh! So
Tetris time. For Tetris?
So I can't tell if I'll need to start messing with stuff. Unless I start doing it on Chillon instead.
Have a little more direct. That's pretty much the only thing I can think of is to do more work. Another option.
Good. I mean, this one turned out.
After we did team one, yeah, it worked out. The first round was
Like a regional event.
Something like that, or just like some, I'm just saying, like an invitational or
I wonder if you have a venue that would be perfect for this sort of event. I wonder if Waves Another One would be willing to put on such a.
Man, we're having a regional at Splash Cafe. This is gonna be so good.
probably one of the best things.
They get so many people. Well, my buddy's gonna start.
Yes,
I know a game that's being played. If I know it was playing, they have time to go.
Wait, you got it this class?
I never get to pick the game. They pick it for me at Smart. Tomorrow is Smash with Pokeballs on.
And I'm not going to this live? Yo, first of all, why have I not seen this advertised at all?
It's actually been advertised a bit.
Well, Frank.
Going to the game for every Pokemon.
It's okay. It'll make sense. Maybe. Actually, no, she's not quite. You're going to do.
Is that what they call it now?
Playing Pokemon?
Here it comes.
No, everyone's anthropomorphic animals only.
And this is when he comes out as a
You ain't catching the free allegations in a freaking Pokemon tournament.
Not because it's at a Pokemon tournament, but because it's at a big
Big song about that.
I'm gonna guess all of this Also, we have not been commentating. This is some very chill Puyo gaming here. It has been a long day though. 2 brackets. Well, for some 2 brackets, for others just 1 bracket. But 2 of our upcoming legends going at it. This is match point for Braven though. Yeah, got a Tetris. Have the means to build up another one. Oh boy. Okay, there's various gaps spread out. I don't know what the vision is here, or was that well, Jinkies, this is not good. Oh. Okay, we got a 2-fer. Getting on here, Xanac.
Yeah, we're getting on here. Oh yeah, no, this is over for Braven. Just looking at his Tetris board,
GG's, right?
Unless he can kick something onto the right side, which, oh my god, he pulls it off.
The speed! Oh my gosh! What do you do here? Didn't get to stall it.
He was able to kick, but he wasn't able to get the right piece.
Dang.
That's just bad RNG.
Mr.XIII, getting one on the board.
I'm just gonna enter as Mr.XIV next.
Mr.
tournament.
14.
Yeah.
I mean, he proved his worth with the tag. The pun was available. Humberto the Great. Another Zanite. Another two. J-pop fiend.
Nah, J-Rock aficionado.
J-Rock aficionado. Oh, frick.
Obfuscated Rhino. I'm coming for you too.
No tag is safe anymore.
No tag is safe.
We're gonna get B-Girl Shadow Y coming in next.
No, I'm just gonna. You're just gonna be a gosh dang good. Actually, it's just gonna be Howdy's Nuts Taste.
You don't even counter the tag. It's just Howdy's.
Yeah, it's just Howdy's Nuts Taste. Okay. Anyway, going back to proper commentary.
Yeah.
Mr.XIII, he's got some very basic kind of makeshift stairs with well, he could start an L shape there on the right side if he gets another purple and pushes it off there. If the opts not to do so.
Raven has kept stuff pretty clean, actually.
Yes, he has. He's basically. I think this is where he's going to get most of his damage from. He's going to have to overwhelm him on the Tetris side.
Yeah, he's gonna have a Tetris. Oh yeah, add an
Tetris.
immediate response. So, what can Mr.XIII do here? Well, there's another Tetris.
He's
Add it
gonna
for the swap.
he's gonna respond in kind
Nice.
and get a swap combo, which
That's
is gonna
pretty
do
good damage, right?
Yeah, that's very good damage. That's three rows right there.
Oh,
and then some.
blam. Arm wrestle. That's another thing that probably needs to happen at T-Fig. Why haven't you had it happen, Phil? An arm wrestle bracket at T-Fig.
Arm wrestling.
Puyo boxing? Might as well. Raven, keeping stuff clear.
I mean, to be fair, we brought puzzle to the fighting games. Nothing is sacred around here.
We're so competitive around here.
We just want to beat each other up. That's fun.
Time. Oh, he didn't time that for the swap. He just did it.
I want you to go up to Jose Ramirez and be like, "Oh, you're such a sweat lord." He's like 110 pounds. He'll knock your ass out.
Jeez, what a try hard.
I got him on speed dial right now. I got an Olympic. I have an Olympic champion on speed dial.
I don't even play this sport, bro. Out here sweating. Okay, Mr.XIII.
He's getting some openings here. He's clearing up everything, or clearing up what he's
Slowly but
put down.
surely.
Now he just has to clear out whatever garbage he's laid down.
Raven's still kind of chilling, though. In fact, he has the leeway to build what he wants right now, doesn't he?
Very much so, but I wouldn't count out Mr.XIII just because I don't know.
Well, there's the means for a twofer. Well.
There we go. He's got his swap combo started.
Okay, yeah, that's good then.
For 2 lines, which isn't a whole lot. Now he's just digging through garbage.
It did actually. That created some good inconveniences for Braven. Right?
Absolutely, but he can still dig out of him. It's not enough. It's only 1 row of damage, and even there, now he has his purple line set up. So if he gets a combo there, he
Tetris incoming. Kablam. Swap combo fended off some of the garbage. Oh, nice.
No,
Oh boy, never mind.
I guess he's gonna.
Okay, nice.
There we go.
Tetris. What do?
He's gonna block off any. He opted not to start for the swap combo. Well, actually,
Got a 2 for swap combo.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does. It does.
And that blocked off most of what he had.
There we go. Opens up a little bit.
Okay, he can get rid of this garbage kind of fine, honestly, for looking ahead.
It looks like he's trying to start up some. Trying to start something with those greens.
Okay, that was scary. Was that? That was rather ambitious.
That was a panic for sure. However, it does give him a lot of room to work with.
What is the vision here? What is the vision here?
Mr.XIII's Tetris is very sloppy, but there is enough damage to make something happen. He opted not to. So smart.
You're gonna have to be super quick. Actually, what can he do? You have to
He's
stall
just
so
gonna
much.
have to keep stalling out.
This is terrible. Oh, yeah, it's a wrap. Can you stall for 3 seconds? No.
Yes, you can.
Well, he didn't stall out there. 2-2. It's been back and forth all night. Good grief.
Yeah, this second bracket has just been a lot of back and forth. Oh boy, who's this?
This is some of our top talent here. Mr.XIII definitely getting seated higher next bracket.
I'm not answering you.
Let's see. Oh, didn't opt to save for a Tetris. Okay.
Not how I would have started that, but that's okay.
Mr.XIII going for some basic setups here, right?
Braven was going for something a little ambitious. I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to pay off for him, though, unless... Well, okay, there we go.
There we go.
That's
nice.
a basic 3-chain.
And now he has a potential 2-chain at the ready. Good damage, but Tetris right back at you. Oh no, I thought he would have waited for the orange piece. Now you gotta clear out what you can on Mr.XIII's side.
There you go, Braven fighting back with
Oh boy, fighting for your life now.
all he needs is to... Oh, there we go. He sees what he should have done in the first place.
Okay. No room for error here.
Square piece to...
Oh no.
Chat, can you tell I'm a little drunk right now?
Chat, can you? Cause I can't.
Ooh.
Once
He could have
again,
gone for a power 2.
What was the
Power 1 is
vision?
Fine. Nothing great.
Some slight inconveniences for Mr.XIII. He has to hurry up and clear the... Okay, nice.
That being said, all Braven has to do is just dominate on the Tetris side, and he is good to go.
Yeah, this
Oh, no.
nice
Okay.
Tetris, but I mean, not something to be ultra scared of, right?
Now he's cleared up that open spot. All he needs is another line piece, and he's got back-to-back Tetrises lined up. Will he do what? Oh no, he goes straight for it, and if
Partial
he plays this
response.
right, he could have opened up the swap combo with that L piece, but that's okay
Did it a
because
little early.
there's another one coming up, so it doesn't go to complete waste. It does open up 3 lines for him.
Oh, what is the plan?
Go. That is a 2-chain off of the
Nice.
Braven. That covers up. Oh, it was gonna cover up.
Yeah,
everything.
missed a 2-chain opportunity actually on Mr.XIII's side.
Braven just needs to keep up the pressure. He's not doing a whole lot on the Puyo side, but it's not costing him anything either.
Kind of just chilling.
Not so much chilling, but he's just kind of... He's pecking away, for sure.
Oh, Lordy. This is looking kind of scary. I mean...
Oh, he's got to be really...
Stall the frick. Okay, it's now or never. There's zero room for error here. Whatever you got cooking, you need to take it off the stove immediately. 2-chain. 8 seconds until it's possibly
I think
GG's.
Mr.XIII sees it. I think he sees that 2-chain that's going to get him out of here. And he doesn't. Oh, no.
Bro,
Stall it
okay,
out instead.
what do you do here? Can you fit?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Oh,
but he
not
doesn't.
fast enough, though. Jeez. Dude.
Oh, that was...
Oh, you can feel the stress. That was just losers finals, by the way. There's still grands to do.
There's still grand. So now Mr.XIII has to go up against Tim. He has to go up against Peter the Great for the very first time.
Oh, well, yeah, because they didn't play it all in the Swiss section, did they?
He didn't play. They didn't play in the Swiss section, and I don't think they play often, if at all, during casuals, during the usual get-togethers. So this is going to be interesting. He's going to see what a real Puyo Tetris player looks like.
Yeah. Whenever you are ready.
And it's going to be interesting because this might be another one of those instances where we see that someone takes a game off of him. Braven was the first person in our group to do so. It's not impossible. It's just not probable right now.
Yeah.
None of us are just at that skill level yet.
Oh, that's just the caliber of the talent we have here, man. Hey, me? Why? What did I do?
Don't-
You got in the top 3.
Dude, I'm trying to run.
It's
some
called Swish. Okay, get out.
Dude, I'm trying to run some blues cheese brackets.
Double elimination Puyo Shenanigans.
What, blue cheese brackets?
Yeah, y'all can start another bracket after this if you
Hell
want.
yeah.
You can't get mad at me for Swiss. You got in the
better than
top
Swiss
3.
cheese. There's no holes in it. It's just mold. It's just crusty. It's just crusty. It's just moldy. It's crusty. It's
Oh my
it's
gosh.
ripe. It's ripe.
So you're blaming the momentum. You got gassed.
Dude, I'm about to give you some gas right now.
Oh my God. Play grand so we
Hell
can
yeah.
stop hearing this complaining.
It's in my bag. Let's go.
Don't leave, by the way. I have a bunch of payout stuff to figure out after this.
Honestly, I blame AnotherOne for getting off of work too late. It screws these second brackets up. You've iced us all out by waiting 6 hours.
I'm sorry for being employed.
Get unemployed.
Get on it. Just don't go to work. Oh my gosh. But here we go. Grand finales. If we want different bracket structures, you're gonna have to wait for me to start another another tournament series. Actually, Phil, why haven't you started another Puyo tournament series?
Oh, dude, we're go for it.
What? What? Why? What makes you say that?
Come on.
Because y'all don't like this one. Go to Phil's.
So what you're saying? So okay, B-boy. We're bringing back blue shell battles, but because we still got to keep it within like the cheese like aura, we're calling it blue cheese battles now.
Oh frick! Actually, that's genius. Phil, you have my permission. The namesake is yours now. Blue cheese battles.
Unavailable strikes back.
Yep.
My English degree putting in work.
We've had all these complaints about Swiss. It's time, Phil.
It's time. We're getting that.
Get in there.
We're getting a blue cheese bracket.
Oh man, but we have grand finales here. Peter the Great having a surprising amount of garbage to deal with.
Dude. My dumbass would eat it because it's good. It's blue cheese. Blue cheese, buffalo sauce, caramelized onions on a burger. Holy shit.
I've never even had blue cheese. I don't even know what it tastes like.
It's a very bitter cheese is what it is.
Bitter cheese?
Yeah, like most cheeses that aren't American. It's a real cheese is what I'm saying.
It's a real cheese. It's not a casual cheese.
It's not a casual cheese.
Peter the Great.
Yeah, blue cheese. Yeah, that's why we're trying to have blue cheese brackets. Blue cheese brackets are competitive by nature.
Yo, Mr.XIII laying on the damage, but good Tetris from Peter the Great's side. Got out of that tight spot he was in. But overall, Mr.XIII is kind of chilling in comparison. We're already seeing some momentum here.
All right, Peter the Great starting a swap combo with the Tetris. So that's going to do some considerable damage regardless. We see here he's going straight for. Oh no, he's going to build up, but he has a 3-chain lined up. If he needs to lay on some damage, he just has to. There we go.
Nice swap combo, but a little bit of retaliation to deal with some of that garbage. Didn't get rid of much though.
Oh no, it did 4 lines, so we're doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good there.
Okay, what is the vision here now? What do you do?
None of his pieces are all that great, so he's just going to start stacking vertically. Okay, now we're getting clean.
Dude, the speed. Dude, this is like power washing your freaking porch after like 3 years. Just all of that getting cleaned super duper fast. That's what it feels like watching Peter the Great. Just clearing out all this garbage.
Recognize that gets in the 3-chain. Getting all the mold and mildew off of that, right? Right, BBoySonicX? And you can do that yourself at the upcoming tournament, Blue Cheese Battle.
The mold is supposed to be thick.
The thing's about to get real stinky. It's just a melee tournament, by the way.
It's just okay, I can't wait. Yeah, this is gonna be sick. Peter the Great. Honestly, it was looking pretty scary there, but he clutched it out.
Dude, that smell is gonna get you sick.
All right, starting off with Tetris. Planning a T-spinner, Rooney. What's the plan here?
So Peter the Great is doing what I do, and is trying to open up with a full clear opener, and he has it.
Oh!
There we go. That is.
We
10
finally have
lines of
seen the perfect clear.
That's such a stinky tactic.
Hey, he pulled it off successfully, though.
He pulled it off, something I wasn't able to do in bracket.
But now we've seen it successful in action. Got a swap combo, though, for some retaliation.
So a full clear setup is guaranteed anytime, or is guaranteed in modern Tetris, in that your pieces are not completely randomized. The first 7 will always
Pseudo random.
It's pseudo random. You're always gonna get the 7 pieces in your bag, so to speak. And it is essentially down to the order that, in which case the randomizer decides to give those 7 pieces to you. It is a 70%, or is a 72% chance of it happening, and I managed to miss all of them.
Wait, that's the actual math? The 72%?
It's 72%.
Okay, that perfect clear definitely put the pressure on, because that was a much less drawn-out fight there. Match point for Peter the Great.
And the specific reason for that math being the way it is because there isn't just one full clear opener. That just happens to be the one that I practice the most.
So there's multiple?
There are multiple.
Wow.
Peter going for what is already looking like a 5-chain. There we go. He sets it off early, and that's going to do something.
Yeah, this is the scary speed.
Mind, but that is still dangerous.
Yeah, look at the damage that's coming. Honestly,
and he's gonna take that on his Tetris, or Mr.XIII takes a little bit on the Tetris side.
If the swap wasn't coming, that would have been GG's, wouldn't it?
It would not have been GG's. He would have taken a couple more lines of damage, but he would have been close. He would have just, Mr.XIII would have had to just push everything over to the right side.
Oh.
But
still scary.
Very much so. That being said, he still has a lot of damage to work with to clear, or rather a lot of waste blocks to clear out and to work with off of there. And he starts his swap combo using with the Tetris.
No, 2.
But he has to be able to initiate. He has to be able to initiate the swap combo, and I think he's actually going to miss it.
He missed it.
But he still has a chance of survival.
3-fer? Yep. Okay, it's a wrap. Holy frick! A little bit of hope there, but Peter the Great turning on the Jets there.
Give me some fried chicken and blue cheese with that wrap. Good stuff, Peter the Great. He's stealing our lunch money once again.
Not necessarily a bullying this time. We had some really, really intense competition today.
That first game was scary. I fumbled the
See, he even admitted he was scared. In fact, here, you can give your closing remarks while I figure out payout stuff.
I'm getting $12, aren't I?
Hi, everybody. It is Peter the Great.
He won this game.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at this game.
I try.
He'd lose to an arm wrestling match, though, so that's cool.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. I am like... You ever see like that SpongeBob episode where he says, like, I've been pumping iron, check it out, and it's just like the bones? Yeah, that's me.
So he would lose to an arm wrestling match. He isn't forklift certified. Why do I care about
What am I even good for?
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the Great of arm wrestling.
That is correct. He has not lost a single arm wrestling match. He has not lost a single sumo wrestling match, to my understanding.
Yeah.
XOF, if you were watching this, we still have to sumo wrestle at some point. You have been ducking for the last couple months now.
Dang. You've been called out.
10 months?
Months.
Yo, couldn't be me.
Sounds like Phil with an early
I'm just going to say my usual spiel of Puyo's fun, people keep getting better, and, like, legitimately, just the game is great, it's on everything. It is so easy to get into, and it is so easy to improve in the sense of there's always something to learn. Like there's always like I could learn a new stack thing. I could learn a different timing thing. I could always there's always something to gain from it. It is so fun and satisfying to play. This game is amazing.
For a puzzle game, you'd be surprised how in depth it goes.
Yeah, definitely.
It makes sense in my head as I'm playing it, but trying to explain it over commentary is just not coming out. It's one of those. It's for now. It's a buy feel thing, and the commentary will get better as we continue to improve and learn.
Definitely. That's commentary's the same thing as playing in bracket. You just grow by doing it.
You just got to talk.
Just keep doing it.